You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page and YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2017 Long Island Ducks season ticket packages are on sale now. Enjoy the best savings and most benefits available to cheer on your hometown team. 10-game mini plans are also on sale and offer fans the same great seats for 10 games throughout 2017, as well as many other exciting opportunities. To find out more information and secure your seats for the 18th season of Ducks baseball, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. The Bethpage Ballpark box office is now open for individual ticket sales. Box office hours are Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Fans can also purchase their tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX or by visiting liducks.com and clicking on the tickets icon. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups with as little as 25 people to as many as 2,000. We offer block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive Smokin' Al's party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the dream team. Group ticket packages for the 2017 season are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, call 631-940-3825 or visit liducks.com. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle Inn Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking on the merchandise icon. Store hours on game days are noon to 4 p.m. and during the game from inside the ballpark only. On non-game days, the store is open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. Quacker Jack, the 7-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to find out more information and to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page and YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2017 Long Island Ducks season ticket packages are on sale now. Enjoy the best savings and most benefits available to cheer on your hometown team. 10-game mini plans are also on sale and offer fans the same great seats for 10 games throughout 2017, as well as many other exciting opportunities. To find out more information and secure your seats for the 18th season of Ducks baseball, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. The Bethpage Ballpark box office is now open for individual ticket sales. Box office hours are Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Fans can also purchase their tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX or by visiting liducks.com and clicking on the tickets icon. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups with as little as 25 people to as many as 2,000. We offer block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the dream team. Group ticket packages for the 2017 season are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, call 631-940-3825 or visit liducks.com. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle Inn Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking on the merchandise icon. Store hours on game days are noon to 4 p.m. and during the game from inside the ballpark only. On non-game days, the store is open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. Quacker Jack, the 7-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to find out more information and to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page and YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2017 Long Island Ducks season ticket packages are on sale now. Enjoy the best savings and most benefits available to cheer on your hometown team. 10-game mini plans are also on sale and offer fans the same great seats for 10 games throughout 2017, as well as many other exciting opportunities. To find out more information and secure your seats for the 18th season of Ducks baseball, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. The Bethpage Ballpark box office is now open for individual ticket sales. Box office hours are Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Fans can also purchase their tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX or by visiting liducks.com and clicking on the tickets icon. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups with as little as 25 people to as many as 2,000. We offer block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the dream team. Group ticket packages for the 2017 season are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, call 631-940-3825 or visit liducks.com. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle Inn Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking on the merchandise icon. Store hours on game days are noon to 4 p.m. and during the game from inside the ballpark only. On non-game days, the store is open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. Quacker Jack, the 7-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to find out more information and to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily.
This is Long Island Ducks baseball.
Justin Davies at the plate, the winning run at third. Crowd going nuts. Swung on, bouncing ball left side, off the mitt, up third baseman Brad Strauss. Here comes Willie Rodriguez. Justin Davies has done it again. The Ducks are one flag away from the championship. Jason Johnson makes the catch. He makes the catch, and the Long Island Ducks have swept the Camden River Sharks. They are the 2004 Atlantic League champions. Going back is Adam Bailey. He settles under it. He makes the catch! Adam Bailey makes the catch! And for a second straight year, the Atlantic League trophy will reside on Long Island. The Ducks are the Atlantic League champions.
Swinging a ground ball, hit toward short, charging in his lines. He fields, throws to first. The comeback is complete. From 2-0 down in the series, the Long Island Ducks have won 3 in a row at home. And for the 5th time in franchise history, they will head to the Atlantic League Championship Series.
And now it's time for the Long Island Ducks pregame show.
Live from Bethpage Ballpark in central Islip, New York, it's time once again for Long Island Ducks baseball. And this afternoon, the Long Island Ducks take on the Somerset Patriots in the finale of a 3-game series with Long Island going for the sweep. Well, hello again, everyone. This is Chris King. We thank you so much for tuning to Ducks Baseball today all around the world at liducks.com, at youtube.com/ducksbaseball, and at facebook.com/liducks, making us a part of your Sunday afternoon entertainment. Well, it has been a incredibly entertaining series thus far for Long Island. They've won the first 2 games against the Patriots, both by identical scores of 4-3, both in waddle-off fashion in the bottom of the 9th inning. And last night, not only do they waddle off with the victory, but Long Island native Dennis O'Grady, the Floral Park guy, was the starting pitcher and took a no-hitter into the 8th inning. So he was 6 outs away from a no-hitter. Ducks had a lead late, blew it, but again won it in waddle-off fashion with Giovanni Alfonso doing the honors once again at home plate. So we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll hear some of the many highlights from last night's game, and we'll hear from Dennis O'Grady about his flirt with the no-no.
Hey fans, this is Bud Harrelson, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Chris King back at Bethpage Ballpark on just a beautiful afternoon for baseball. And again, the finale of a 3-game series between the Long Island Ducks and the Somerset Patriots on tap with the flock going for the sweep. Well, last night, what a pitcher's duel we had between Somerset left-hander Rick Teasley and Long Island right-hander Dennis O'Grady, a native of Floral Park right here on Long Island. The Ducks took a 1-0 lead into the 7th inning, the only run coming home on an Alex Berg solo homer in the bottom of the 5th. But the big story was Dennis O'Grady and a no-hitter. He took it into the 7th inning, got the first 2 outs, but then walked Jerry Sands and Olmo Rosario back-to-back. With his pitch count now in the 90s, he tried to keep the no-hitter intact by getting the 6th man and first baseman, Carlos Guzman. The
2-0. In the air, left field line, a long run for the third baseman, Giovanni Alfonso, the shortstop, Dan Lyons, and Dan Lyons caught it! What a catch by the shortstop, Dan Lyons, in foul territory! And he keeps this a 1-0 game in favor of Long Island. No runs, no hits, 2 walks, 2 left. We go to the 7th inning stretch. The Flock lead it 1-0.
So still the 1-0 lead intact and still the no-hitter intact. So Dennis Grady comes out to start the 8th inning with a no-hitter approaching 100 pitches. And the first man O'Grady had to face was the catcher and 7-hitter for Somerset, Adam Donahue.
2-0 now to Donahue. That is into center field and down for a base hit. Adam Donahue breaks up the no-hit bid of Dennis O'Grady here to open the 8th inning, and the Long Island native gets a nice hand from the faithful Flock. So Dennis O'Grady most likely has his night come to an end, as here comes Kevin Baez. The infielders gather around to congratulate him on an incredible effort here tonight, but he will hand the ball over to the skipper, and now we'll listen in. And they are lining up in the dugout to congratulate Dennis O'Grady, who is done after allowing his first hit of the night here to Adam Donahue to open the 8th.
Well, the Ducks would get through that 8th despite the fact the Patriots loaded the bases with nobody out, as Chinwe Sao did an amazing magician job to keep it 1-0 Long Island. The Ducks would add a run in the bottom of the 8th on an RBI single by Anthony Vega and take a 2-0 lead to the 9th. But the Patriots would score 3 times in the 9th off Eric Gagne, so the Ducks found themselves down 3-2 going into the bottom of the 9th. Angelo Sanko led off with a walk. Elmer Reyes singled up the middle. Mark Krause nearly won the game with a 3-run homer to right. Instead, it went off the wall, scoring Sanko to tie the game at 3. Alex Berg was intentionally walked to load the bases. Delta Cleary Jr. hit the ball to short. They got the force out at the plate as Reyes was out, and up stepped Giovanni Alfonso with the bases loaded and 1 out. Remember, Alfonso had won the game in waddle-off fashion on Friday night, and now he had an opportunity to do it once again.
I talked to Fonzie tonight before the game, and he said he felt no pressure at all last night because, again, he stood at the plate in a tie game. He didn't have to get a hit or reach base like all those in front of him when the Ducks were losing 3-1. They had tied the game. He was just trying to win it. He said all the pressure was on the pitcher like it is here. 0-1. Hit on the ground. The second baseman, Bortnick, boots it! It rolls into left field! And Giovanni Alfonso has done it for a second straight night! He gives the Ducks another waddle-off win, and they are out to mob him in right field. Long Island wins it 4-3 in the bottom of the 9th. Absolutely incredible. He hit it right at the second baseman, Bortnick. And I'm not sure whether Bortnick was trying to get 2 before he got 1, but he booted it. It rolled into left field, and for a second straight night, the hero is Giovanni Alfonso for Long Island. It'll go down as an E4 on Bortnick. Scoring from third is Mark Krause. And the Ducks, who gave up 3 in the top of the 9th to blow a 2-0 lead, scored 2 in the bottom of the frame, and they win it 4-3. As Yogi Berra would say, it was deja vu all over again. The Ducks have taken the series from the Somerset Patriots on back-to-back waddle-off wins.
It really was an unbelievable night here at the ballpark, and earlier today I sat down with Dennis O'Grady, again, who took that no-hitter into the 8th inning. He finished with 7 innings of 1-hit shutout ball, walking 3, and striking out a season-high 8. But my first question for O'Grady, what was it like to be on a team that just completed back-to-back waddle-off wins? Here's the Floral Park native.
It's pretty special. I don't know if I can honestly say that I've been on a team that went back-to-back like that, coming not only winning in the 9th, but coming back down a couple runs.
What about for you personally to have that no-hitter going into the 8th inning? What was it like?
It was fun. Honestly, you kind of just get caught up in the game and going through pitches and just making sure you're staying ready. So early in the game doesn't really hit you, but towards later it's just inevitable that you're going to know what's going on.
Was that the deepest you've ever gone into a game with a no-hitter?
It was. That was the farthest I've ever gone.
And how many friends and family do you have in the ballpark, being a Long Island guy?
Actually, last night was a lot of people. My birthday was in the middle of the week, so there was about 40 people here last night. So it was a good game to do that.
What was it like in the dugout? Were you getting the old silent treatment, or?
Not really. A lot of the guys like to keep it pretty upbeat and pretty fun in the dugout, and I think that just took away a little bit from what was actually going on.
Well, take me to the 7th. You have those back-to-back 2-out walks, and then Danny Lyons makes a great catch down the left field line to get you to the 8th.
Yeah, Dan played well all night. I almost feel like every ball that was hit and put in play went to Dan, whether it was a ground ball or a pop-up. He made every play that went to him, and it went up, and I thought it was going to get. I assumed it was going to get caught, but I saw everyone run into that almost Bermuda Triangle area there.
Yeah.
And luckily, Dan got there and made a great play.
Did you think you had it in you to get 6 more outs, being over 100 pitches when you came out?
I did. I was obviously getting tired just based on what your body never really gets tired, but you can tell that the ball's kind of spraying all over the place a little bit. But yeah, I think I could have gotten 6 outs, but I fell behind that guy and he hit that single up the middle, and it was time. It was time for me to take a seat.
Well, what worked so well for you last night?
I just think we had a good mix of pitches. Bergie and myself. Bergie always has a good game plan going in, and ever seeing them yesterday and the series that we played earlier, he knows the hitters a little bit and just kind of mixing up pitches and was able to locate pretty well.
Dennis, thanks for giving us a big thrill last night, and congratulations on the win.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Again, that is Dennis O'Grady, the Floral Park native, who took a no-hitter into the 8th inning last night of Long Island's waddle-off victory over the Patriots. Well, we'll take a break, and when we come back, a closer look at the pitching matchup for today's series finale. A pair of right-handers going head-to-head, both coming off their best outings of the season. Tell you about it when we return.
Hey, fans, this is manager Kevin Baez, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolot walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt and autographed baseball, a pizza and Kona Ice party in the Hebrew National Picnic area, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Chris King back at Bethpage Ballpark before this finale of a 3-game set between the Ducks and Pats. Long Island's right-hander Tim Melville is 1-2 on the year at 3.19 ERA. But Tuesday against York, he tossed 5 innings of 4-hit shutout ball. He'll be opposed by another Long Islander going tonight for the Patriots, right-hander David Kubiak, 2-2 with a 2.45 ERA, and he too is coming off his best outing of the season. Tuesday night in New Jersey against Sugarland, he tossed 6 innings of 2-hit shutout balls. So it should be another great pitcher's duel, much like we had last night, and we are just about set for our national anthem. Here's PA announcer, the Bullet, Bob O'Tone.
Down the left field line this afternoon is District 3 of the United States Power Squadrons. They're also known as America's Boating Club. District 3 today is comprised of squadrons from Bayside, Brooklyn, Captree, Great South Bay, Hempstead Bay, Jones Beach, Richards Bay, Neptune, Oldfield Point, Oyster Bay, Patchogue Bay, Peconic Bay, Port Washington, Sewanaka, Smithtown Bay, and the South Shore. How about a nice hand this afternoon for District 3 of the United States Power Squadrons lined up down the left field line. And now, baseball fans, we ask you to please rise and remove your hats and caps. The Long Island Ducks on this beautiful Sunday afternoon are very proud to present the Ocean Avenue Elementary School Chorus. They're from Northport, and they will lead us this afternoon in the singing of our national anthem.
Real nice job with our national anthem today. The youngsters from the Ocean Avenue Elementary School Chorus in Northport. And check it out, we got a packed field today. The Dream Team are the Lindenhurst American Little League. The color guard over at first base, Cub Scout Pack 339. And the color guard down the third base line, Cub Scout Pack 318 out of Levittown. Now for our starting lineups. First for the visiting Somerset Patriots, as managed by Brett Jody. They are atop the Liberty Division at 18-12. And Justin Pacioli will lead it off in center field. Aaron Eggleston, the two-man in left. Brian LaHare bats third at first base, and Jerry Sands is the cleanup hitter in right. Olmo Rosario bats fifth, playing third base. Carlos Guzman will DH and hit sixth. Yovan Gonzalez will catch and bat seventh. Tyler Bortnick at second base hits eighth. And batting ninth and playing shortstop is Alfredo Rodriguez. All that in support of the right-hander, David Kubiak. He is a native of Riverhead, Long Island, and he enters at 2-2 with a 2.45 ERA. For Kevin Baez, Long Island Ducks, they're within a game of 500 now at 14-15. They are third in the Liberty Division, 3.5 games back of these first-place Patriots. And Phelan Lentini leads it off in right field. Delta Cleary Jr., the two-man in center. Angelo Sanko bats third and plays left field, and Elmer Reyes swings cleanup at second base. In the 5-hole, it's Mark Krause, the first baseman. Alex Berg will catch and bat sixth. Hitting seventh, the DH, Cody Puckett. Batting eighth, the hero each of the last two nights in those waddle-off victories, Giovanni Alfonso. He'll be at third, and Dan Lyons is the 9-man in shortstop. And right now on the hill, going through his warm-ups, the 27-year-old right-hander from Chester, Virginia, 6'4", 225-pound Tim Melville, making his sixth appearance of the year and his sixth start. A 1-2 record and a 3.19 ERA for Melville, who in 25 1/3 innings has allowed 21 hits. He's walked 11 and struck out 14. So what a series it's been already for Long Island. When these Patriots arrived here Friday, they were atop the Liberty Division 5.5 games better than the third-place Long Island Ducks. But the Ducks win in waddle-off fashion on Friday night 4-3. They win in waddle-off fashion last night 4-3. So suddenly a 5.5 game lead has been trimmed to 3.5. Long Island going for the sweep today. If they can complete it, they would be just 2.5 games back of the first-place Patriots. So we are set for what should be a terrific ball game. The weather is absolutely gorgeous, and getting it going for the visitors is their center fielder from the right side, Justin Pacioli. A .340 hitter that leads the Pats, no homers, 10 runs batted in. So he is ready, as is Tim Melville, and the first pitch of today's ball game is on the outside corner at the knees for a strike.
Start time of the ball game, 1:39.
So 1:39 our first pitch time, and we'll get our temperature after pitch number 2 from Melville. It'll be an 0-1. Right down the middle for strike 2.
Subject Transportation Services temperature of today's ball game, 64 degrees.
So 64 degrees, but brilliant sunshine. Barely a cloud can be seen. And right now the strong wind pushes in from right field toward home plate. 0-2 the count. And the missing away is Melville. Our home plate umpire today is Mike Williams. He's joined by John Grosso at first base and John LeBone at third. 1-2 the count on Justin Pacioli. Melville's pitch is slashed foul on the right field line, and the count holds. Well, behind Tim Melville today, Mark Krause is his first baseman, Elmer Reyes at second, Dan Lyons the shortstop, and Giovanni Alfonso at third. Angelo Sanko's in left, Delta Cleary Jr. in center, Phelan Lentini in right, and Alex Berg does the catching. Melville right from the middle of the rubber comes home 1-2. And another foul ball lashed the other way off the bat of Pacioli. Here at Bethpage Ballpark, we go 400 feet to dead center field and 325 down the lines. And again, right now it looks like it'll be a little tougher for lefties to get some depth on the ball in the outfield as that wind is blowing straight in from right field toward home plate. 1-2 again is here, fisted towards second. Elmer Reyes to his right, flips to Mark Krause, and there's one away.
Batting in the second position, left fielder number 91, Aaron Eggleston, number 91.
So here's the Patriots left fielder and two-man, a left-handed hitter, Aaron Eggleston. On the year batting .320, he's yet to homer, and he's knocked in a dozen. So again, the Ducks trying to do a couple things today they have not done this season. Melville's first pitch to Eggleston is an outside strike. They have not swept the series at home. They're trying to do that with a win. And they've not won back-to-back series this year. They're coming off a series win at home over York into this weekend series against Somerset. 0-1 runs in, 1 ball and 1 strike now on Eggleston. Most importantly, if they end up sweeping the 3-game series, Somerset's 5.5-game lead coming in will be down to 2.5 when they lead. 1-1 is inside for ball 2. Somerset heading to Sugar Land, Texas for a couple of games starting tomorrow. Ducks will have tomorrow off and start a 4-game series in Bridgeport, Connecticut against the Bluefish on Tuesday night. 2-1 here is a broken bat roller to the right side. Getting out of the way is Melville. He will let Elmer Reyes underhand it to Mark Krause, but I think they're going to say it hit off the leg of Eggleston, and therefore just a foul ball. All kinds of things going on there, as it was Melville trying to get out of the way of the barrel of the bat and grab the ball as it scooted by him. Here comes Kevin Baez, thinking perhaps it was a fair ball, and he's asking home plate umpire Mike Williams to chat about it with John Grasso, his first base umpire, and John LeBone, his third base umpire. So Kevin's view of it was the bat shattered in half, and the ball immediately was hit in fair territory and did not hit the leg of Aaron Eggleston. Our home plate umpire Mike Williams indicated the ball broke his bat, hit his leg, and then rolled into fair territory, a foul ball first. And I believe that is the explanation they're going to stay with here. So that's a break for Eggleston as he stays alive at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So he's got himself a new piece of lumber. And Eggleston, who's 2 for 6 in the series, coming in again with the 8th best average in the Atlantic League at .320, has new life. No score, top of the first. 1 out, nobody aboard for Somerset, and again the count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Melville's pitch. Tapped down at the plate. Very slow late swing from Eggleston, but he managed to keep himself alive. Again, Tim Melville coming off his best outing of the year and his first win as a Duck. That was Tuesday here against the York Revolution in a 2-1 win. 5 innings of 4-hit shutout ball. He walked 2 and struck out 3. Misses away here to run the count full. Melville in his 5 starts this year has allowed 3 earned runs or less in all 5. And today is the first time he's seeing the Somerset Patriots. His payoff, swing and a foul tip held by Alex Berg. So Melville has his first K of the day, and there are 2 gone. I'll bring up Brian LaHare, the first baseman and 3-man from the left.
Hitting in the 3rd position, the first baseman, number 24, Brian LaHare, number 24.
LaHare, a .225 hitter, no homers, 3 runs batted in. Came into the series hot with a 7-game hitting streak, but he has gone 0 for 8 in the 2 games. Hits one on the ground is short. 2 hops for Danny Lyons. He will throw across. And that'll do it for the Patriots. They go in order. The Ducks just retired Somerset 1-2-3, making this another PSEG Long Island energy efficient inning. With energy efficiency programs from PSEG Long Island, saving on your electric bill is also as easy as 1-2-3. Visit PSEGLINY.com/save money. One more way, PSEG Long Island is making things work for you. Middle of the first inning this afternoon at Bethpage Ballpark in Central Islip, New York. It's the Somerset Patriots 0, and the Long Island Ducks coming to bat.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Dennis O'Grady, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the Magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit PSEGLINY.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Well, a scoreless game heads to the bottom of the first inning, and starting on the hill today for the Patriots, the big right-hander from Riverhead here on Long Island, David Kubiak, throws the first pitch to Phelant Lentini, and Lentini takes a called strike. Phelant, the leadoff man and right fielder, in from the right side against big Kubiak, and the count 0-1. 0-1 here is on the ground to short. Alfredo Rodriguez will gobble it up and gun across, and there's one gone. Now behind David Kubiak today, he has Brian LaHare at first base, Tyler Bortnick at second, Alfredo Rodriguez at short, and Olmo Rosario at third. Aaron Eggleston's in left, Justin Pacioli in center, Jerry Sands in right, Yovan Gonzalez does the catching, and again, Kubiak is a 6'7", 245-pound right-hander from Riverhead on Long Island, 27-year-old. Here's Delta Cleary Jr., the switch-hitting center fielder and two-batter in from the left side, where he too takes strike one from Kubiak. The 0-1 is swung through. 0-2 on Delta. On the year, a .223 hitter, 1 homer. It came against the Patriots, and 10 runs batted in. 0-2 is low and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Delta. David Kubiak is pitching in his 7th game this year. Coming in, he's worked 3 games as a starter, 3 games as a reliever, a 2-2 record, and a 2.45 ERA. His 1-2 is foul back to the screen. In 22 innings worked, he's allowed 18 hits, he's walked 8, and struck out 27. So he is better than 3-1 in his strikeout to walk ratio. The 1-2. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. He's got Delta for his first K of the day, and the second out here in the home first. Well, fans, every walk by a Ducks batter this season is presented by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island offering the comprehensive quality care that you need the moment you need it. City MD Urgent Care, need a doctor, just walk in. So 2 up, 2 down for Long Island. Here's their left fielder in 3-man. From the left side, it's Angelo Sanko. Kubiak's first pitch to him is swung through for strike 1. Sanko batting .283. 7 homers and 17 runs batted in. Both of those totals lead Long Island. Kubiak's 0-1 is foul back over the screen and into the club seats of the upper deck behind home plate for strike 2. Again, lots of local connections for David Kubiak. Riverhead is his home. He was born in Southold out on the North Fork of Long Island, went to Southold High School, and also 4 years at SUNY Albany, pitching in the America East Conference. Here a foul tip down at the plate. Yovan Gonzalez, the catcher, unable to grab it before it touched the dirt. And so Angelo Sanko keeps himself alive. No score, bottom of the first. And an 0-2 pitch coming. And that missing low and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Sanko. And those 7 homers for Angelo have him tied for second most in the Atlantic League. Kubiak from the third base side of the rubber deals. And another swing and a miss. So a pair of strikeouts to end it, and Kubiak sits down the Ducks in order. We go to the second on Long Island. No scores so far.
Hey fans, this is shortstop Dan Lyons, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit PSEGLINY.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickalock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
Now, the Ducks Health Report is brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy, the official therapist of the Long Island Ducks. A couple of injured players getting ready to come back for Long Island. Pitcher Keith Couch, who pitched 2 games earlier this year and hasn't pitched since due to arm soreness, will start Thursday at Bridgeport. Rafael Perez, who pitched on Friday night, has a groin injury. He will miss 1 start. Jack Snodgrass, who hasn't pitched at all this year due to arm soreness, is available out of the bullpen today, according to Kevin Baez, and will start Game 2 of the doubleheader Wednesday in Bridgeport. And Nolan Reimold, who's been out with side soreness, has taken batting practice both Friday and Saturday and will return Wednesday in Bridgeport as well. So that's certainly good news for Long Island, as it looks like they'll get 3 players back in that series in Bridgeport, which begins on Tuesday night. We are scoreless, both pitchers tossing 1-2-3 first, and that means Long Island's Tim Melville begins against Jerry Sands, the right fielder and cleanup hitter, a right-handed bat for Brett Jody's Patriots. First pitch to Sands is in the air, shallow right field. The second baseman Reyes drifting out, and he will line it up and make the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Ready to get the 5th position, third baseman number 10, Olmo Rosario, number 10.
So here's the third baseman and 5-man, also a right-handed hitter, Olmo Rosario. This year hitting .282. He's got 3 homers, and he's knocked in 18. He's hit the only homer this year that the Patriots have against the Ducks in the season series. He did that here on Friday night. And now the first pitch to him is low for a ball. This is the 6th meeting of the year between the two teams. Ducks are 3-2 in the season series. Patriots won the first 2 games. Ducks have won the last 3. The 1-0 is down and away. And this field for the Somerset Patriots has become their own little personal house of horrors. It's just got to be so frustrating for Somerset, going all the way back to last year's Liberty Division Championship Series, the opening round of the playoffs. Patriots won the first 2 games of a best-of-5 in New Jersey. 2-0 here is low, 3-0. So all they had to do in a best-of-5 was win 1 game on Long Island, and they would advance to the championship series. Instead, the Ducks won all 3 here and outscored Somerset 14-2 in those 3 victories. So that was just the 2nd time in Atlantic League history that a team had rallied from 0-2 down to win a best-of-5 here, as Rosario works out a 1-out walk on 4 pitches. First walk for Melville. 1 on, 1 out. They'll bring up Carlos Guzman.
The 6th position, the designated hitter, number 13, Carlos Guzman, number 13.
Guzman, a .322 hitter, a homer and 15 knocked in. So, as if it isn't bad enough that Somerset loses all 3 playoff games here when they had a 2-0 lead in the series. And then they come in here Friday, lose 4-3 in waddle-off fashion. Last night, lose 4-3 in waddle-off fashion. So they have had 5 horrendous games in a row on this field go against them. Pitch here is low to Guzman, so it's 5 straight balls now out of the right hand of Tim Melville. Rosario, the 1-out runner at first, has 7 steals on the year, and he has not been caught. So Melville's got to keep a close eye on him as he's held on by Mark Krause at first base. No score, top of the 2nd. 1-0 is taken foul high behind home plate. Kind of unusual that Guzman went after that there, with Melville throwing 5 straight balls. Usually you take pitches until a strike is thrown, but got something he liked, went after it, and fouled it away. So the Patriots have had 5 unbelievable losses in a row on this field, and the Ducks are hoping they can make it 6 in a row and sweep the 3-game set and pull within 2.5 of the first-place Pats in the Liberty Division. Melville firing over here. Dancing back is Rosario. And the count remains 1-1 at Guzman on the dish.
Guzman checking the defense. Ducks are playing him very deep all the way around and pretty much straight away. Cleary in center, slightly shading toward the left field line. The runner goes, the pitch is foul back. So Rosario was off. Got a pretty good jump too. Patriots run very well. They have 45 stolen bases on the year. That's second only to Lancaster. The Barnstormers have 49. Somerset's only been caught 8 times. So they're going to try to run as best they can. And Rosario was off there, but now Guzman finds himself down 1-2 in the count. Melville a check over his left shoulder at Rosario. He goes, and he got a huge jump, but I believe Melville balked there, trying to throw down to second, and that's exactly what happened. So Melville balks after he realized Rosario had taken off, and it's the balk that will move Rosario down to second base, not the stolen base. So a runner in scoring position for Somerset with 1 away. And the count on Guzman at the plate, 1-2. Melville holds the set at his letters. A couple of checks of second. And now the pitch. Low and in, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tim Melville is in his first year as a Duck, his first year in the Atlantic League, and his 9th year of pro ball. He started back in 2009. He was selected in the 2008 draft by the Kansas City Royals in the 4th round. Play on at second, he fires, but sliding back easily before Lyons could apply the tag was Olmo Rosario. And Tim Melville, a really good story about staying with it, persevering. He spent 8 years of affiliated baseball to finally get up to the big leagues, and it happened for him last year. He got to pitch 3 games in the big leagues with the Cincinnati Reds. 2 of those were starts. 2-2 here is slapped way down the left field line out of play. And the count holds. So 8 years climbing the ladder from rookie ball through AAA. And finally gets to play Major League Baseball a year ago. His first 6 years were all in the Royals organization, going from rookie to AA. And then gets to the big leagues with the Reds. 2-2. Changeup. Strike on the inside corner. Oh, what a pitch from Tim Melville. His second strikeout, and there are 2 away.
That means another K goes on the cradle deviation K board. In section 212, Kyle is taking care of business this afternoon. Hitting in the 7th position, Patriots catcher number 4, Jovan Gonzalez, number 4.
So Rosario still at second, 2 away. And here's the 7-hitter and catcher from the right side. It's Jovan Gonzalez. .369 hitter, a homer and 5 runs batted in. Thought about it, laid off it. It splits the plate in half for strike 1. Gonzalez sat out last night, but he had a monster game here Friday. And the Ducks 4-3 win. He went 3 for 3 with a walk, a single. Check that, a walk, 2 singles, a double, and scored a run. 0-1 is a check swing at a slider away, 1 ball and 1 strike. And again, he does not have enough at-bats to qualify among the league leaders. But if he did, that .369 average would put him second in the Atlantic League, behind only the former Duck, Sean Burroughs, leading the league in hitting for the Bluefish at .390. 1-1 here is a foul tip, held by Berg. A ball and 2 strikes now on Gonzalez. Quackerjack starts that rhythmic clapping behind home plate, trying to get everybody with him. Hoping for a strikeout for Tim Melville to end the inning. Here's the 1-2. And that in the air, well hit down the right field line, slicing out of play. So about 4 rows into a last section down there, and now the race is on. A couple of youngsters Going down there to try to find that souvenir as it rattles around. Once again, the rhythmic clapping by Quackerjack to get him going. And Tim Melville will try to oblige. No score in the top of the second. Patriots trying to bring home Olmo Rosario from second base with 2 away. The 1-2. Again fouled away. Looked like nearly the same spot down the right field line, a little higher and deeper into the seating bowl. And a real good battle here. Gonzalez against Melville. And Gonzalez, 7 years in the Reds organization, so the fact that he got up to AAA tells you these guys were teammates at some point. There's the 1-2 once more. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. So Tim Melville wins the battle, picks up his 3rd strikeout of the day, and retires the side. For Somerset, no runs, no hits, a walk, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the second in CI, the Ducks and Patriots, 0-0.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Rob Rogers, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to.
Well, there's no better time than right now to sign up the young Ducks fan in your life for the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Ducks Kids Club. Now, children 14 and under will receive exciting gifts, discounts on merchandise, and unique experiences that only come with being a member. Sign up today by visiting liducks.com or calling 631-940-3825. Here's Elmer Reyes taking ball 1 from right-hander David Kubiak as the home second is underway in a scoreless game. Reyes, the second baseman, batting cleanup from the right side. And he pops it up left side. The shortstop, Rodriguez, gives way to the third baseman, Rosario, who makes the catch for the first down.
Getting in the win position to go on the Ducks. Up first, place on the whistle for Mark Rouse.
This is our season. Over.
So 1 away, and here's the first baseman from the left side, the 5-hitter Mark Krause for Long Island. Digging in. Krause batting .274, a pair of homers, and 16 runs batted in. Takes a slider strike, 0-1 on Mark. Again, David Kubiak on the hill today for the Patriots. In his first year with Somerset, second year in the Atlantic League, and his 6th season of pro ball. Misses here, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Had an interesting season last year as he began the year with the Bridgeport Bluefish. 1-1 is low for ball 2. Pitched 5 times with the Fish, and then had his contract purchased by the New York Yankees on May the 4th. Made 3 relief appearances with Double-A Trenton in the Yankee chain, and then returned to the Bluefish on June 30th. Here he misses low and in, and the count 3-1 now on Mark Krause. So his totals with the Fish last year, 20 games, 15 starts and 5 relief appearances, 7-4 record and a 3.75 ERA, but he had 106 strikeouts and 100 innings worked. Here he misses away, and it's the first walk of the day. It's brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island. Need a doctor? Just walk in. So Kubiak had retired the first 4 Ducks of the game. Walks Kraus.
The catcher, number 23.
Much like Tim Melville for Long Island, walked Rosario after retiring the first 4 Patriots of the game. So the Ducks have their first base runner. 1 on, 1 out for Alex Berg, the catcher and 6-hitter, a righty. Kubiak misses in for ball 1. Berg hitting .277, 4 homers, 12 knocked in. Had a solo homer to left field in the bottom of the 5th last night to give the Ducks the 1-0 lead in a great pitcher's duel. Expecting the same today. And he hits it deep to left field, back towards the pole. If it's fair, it's gone. And that ball is gone! A solo homer for Alex Berg, his 5th of the season. Checking a 2-run shot as Mark Kraus on ahead of him. And that makes it 2-0 Long Island. Slaps the hand of Kevin Baez at third, makes his way to the plate. And it's 2-0 Ducks, but here comes Brett Jody, the manager of the Somerset Patriots, to try to argue it was a foul ball. So home plate umpire Mike Williams is going to have to explain how, in his judgment, that ball stayed fair. Again, it was way up above the top of where the imaginary line of the foul pole is. So it's all just going to be judgment, and in his judgment, it stayed inside that imaginary line. And it's now homers in back-to-back games for Alex Berg, who has 5 homers on the year. 3 of them have come against Somerset Patriots pitching. So last night was the solo homer, today the 2-run shot, and Long Island with a 2-0 lead. Here's Cody Puckett, the DH today, in 7-man from the right side. And Kubiak gets strike 1 on him. So good start for the Ducks here as Berg provided the offense last night to get him a lead, and today, same thing, but double that lead. It's 2 runs. 0-1 here, down and away to Puckett. Cody hitting .242, 2 homers, 9 ribbies. This one on the ground to third. Rosario bobbles it, but has time to get Cody for the 2nd out.
Batting in the 8th position, the 3rd baseman, number 6, Giovanni Alfonso.
So again for Alex Berg, home run number 5, RBIs 13 and 14. And here's the guy who's played hero each of the last 2 nights, Giovanni Alfonso for Long Island, batting .288, no homers, 5 runs batted in. An unbelievable series for Fonzie, the nephew of Edgardo Alfonso, the former Met and the former Long Island Duck. On Friday night, he had a base hit in the bottom of the 9th to give the Ducks the waddle-off win. Last night in the bottom of the 9th, he hit the ball right at the second baseman, Tyler Bortnick, who booted it. And Fonzie was credited with the RBI in yet another waddle-off win. So back-to-back waddle-off wins for the Ducks, and the guy who got the RBI, the winning RBI in both games, is at the plate. Here's a swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. So the Ducks with a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the 2nd. And David Kubiak working so quickly that Alfonso stepped out. Count 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs, nobody on for the Flock. This one in the air to center field. Pacioli has it measured as he drifts back toward the track and makes the catch to retire the side. But not before the Ducks pick up 2 runs on 1 hit. There were no errors and nobody left. Alex Berg's 5th homer of the year. A 2-run blast has Long Island on top, 2-zip after 2.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Phelant Lantini, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Well, New York Sports Day is one of the largest independent New York sports news sources out there. For coverage of your Long Island Ducks, the Mets, the Yankees, major and minor league baseball, football, basketball, hockey, and soccer, visit nysportsday.com. New York Sports Day, your independent Gotham sports news source. We go to inning number 3 at Bethpage Ballpark. The Long Island Ducks with a 2-0 lead over the Somerset Patriots. And right-handed starter Tim Melville to face the 8-man and second baseman for the Pats, Tyler Bortnick. Righty-righty. And the first pitch is strike one. Bortnick on the year, hitting .267, no homers, 5 runs batted in. And he certainly had a very tough night on this field last night as Bortnick takes up and away. He went 1 for 4, but struck out 3 times. And again, in the bottom of the 9th inning of a tie game with the bases loaded and 1 out, Giovanni Alfonso hit the ball right at Bortnick. It looked like a tailor-made double play ball, as here I believe he's hit up and in. He is, so he will take his base. First time in the game the Patriots get the leadoff man on. And Bortnick looked like he was trying to turn a double play before he got the first out, and he just booted the ball into left field. Celebration was on for Long Island as they had won in waddle-off fashion for the second straight night. So now he gets hit by a pitch, a rough series for Bortnick. He'll take his base, and here's Alfredo Rodriguez, the shortstop and 9-man, standing in. Right-handed hitter against the righty Melville. And again, he comes in tight here. It's ball 1 on Rodriguez. Batting .167, no homers, 3 runs batted in, his first appearance of this series after sitting out Friday night and last night. Bortnick does run well, 5 steals and 6 tries. Doesn't go here, and Melville misses up and in with ball 2. I'm talking about Melville starting his career in the Royals organization and finally getting to the big leagues in the Reds organization. 2-0, Bortnick bluffed a run, did not go. There's strike 1. Spent the first 6 years all in the Royals organization, then jumped to the Tigers organization, where he got to AAA, and that was the first time he was at AAA. It took him 7 years to get to AAA for the first time and 8 years of pitching in affiliated ball to finally make it to the major leagues. Great success story is Tim Melville of perseverance. 2-1 is bounced to first. Kraus will go to second for 1. Lions back to first, and they got him. A beautifully turned 3-6-3 double play. Oh, Mark Kraus making that look way too easy.
It's back to the top of the order for the Somerset Patriots with the center fielder, number 1, Justin Pacioli. Number 1.
So now 2 outs, nobody aboard. And back to the top of the order for the center fielder, Justin Pacioli. He grounded out to Elmer Reyes at second to begin the game. There's a strike. 0-1 on Pacioli, who's now just 1 for 10 in the series. Came in red hot. He had hits in 10 of his last 11 games, but the Ducks pitching staff has quieted him down. Here missing up top is Melville, a ball and a strike, and these are the 2 best pitching staffs ERA-wise in the Atlantic League. Patriots have the lowest team ERA, 3.19. Ducks are second at 3.60. There's a strike. It's 1-2 now on Pacioli. Ducks with a 2-0 lead as we play in the visitors' third. Again, Long Island looking for a sweep of this 3-game set. Lazy swing and a miss. Dropped by Berg, who's got to throw to first to make it official. And there it is. There go the Patriots. No runs, no hits, no errors, a hit batsman, and nobody left. We go to the bottom of the third on Long Island. The Flock ahead of the Pats, 2-0.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Keith Couch, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolat patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolak walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolak pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolak's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolak. Visit Nicolak.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the Flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt and autographed baseball, a pizza and Kona Ice party in the Hebrew National Picnic area, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Well, hey, Ducks fans, the final out of that top of the third inning was the 15th out of today's ball game. Now, did you know that a 15-minute call to Geico could save you 15% or more on your car insurance? Get a free quote today by calling 1-800-947-AUTO. That's 1-800-947-AUTO, or visit geico.com. Ducks take a 2-0 lead to the last of the third inning, and ready David Kubiak for the Pats will face the 9-man Dan Lyons, the shortstop from the right side, to get it going. Lions on the year batting .210, no homers, 4 runs batted in. Kubiak's first offering. In there for a strike, 0-1. Again, the Alex Berg homer, a 2-run shot last inning, was the first home run that David Kubiak has allowed this year. 0-1 is high, 1 ball and 1 strike. And again, Kubiak hadn't allowed any runs at all in his last 2 starts, covering 11 innings. As he misses low and away, ball 2. And in his 3 starts this year, he had pitched 16 innings, allowing only 1 earned run total. So the Ducks are ready with 2 earned runs on him on the board. Lions fights one off back behind home. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Dan. So again, Kubiak was coming off back-to-back shutout performances in Bridgeport May 10th and home against Sugar Land May 16th. Combined 11 innings of 6-hit shutout ball. Just misses wide here on Lions, and the count now full. The second time that David Kubiak has faced the Ducks. Pitched very well his first time. I'll give you that in a sec. Payoff here is fouled away. It was in Bridgewater, New Jersey. April 26th, he started game 2 of the doubleheader. Took a no decision in a 3-2 win as the Patriots won it in extra innings. But he held Long Island to just 3 hits and 1 run in his 5 innings of work. He walked 1 Duck and fanned 4. Payoff again is a foul ball again. So that was a looping curve that Danny waited on nicely. In the on-deck circle for the Ducks is Phelan Lentini. Well, much like last night's game where Dennis O'Grady and Rick Teasley really put on a show. Great pitching, great defense. We expected it today, and so far it has lived up to it. Payoff pitch, taken the other way into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Center fielder Pacioli up with it. Big turn by Lyons, but he'll turn back.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, will Charlie Cassio please report from Long Island Ducks Customer Service Center of the concourse behind.
So just the second hit of the day for Long Island, joining the Alex Berg 2-run homer down the left field line. Last inning. And here is Lentini.
Long Island Ducks with the right fielder, number 24, Phelan Lentini, number 24.
Lentini grounded out to short to open the game for Long Island. And Lions with a lead just short of the cutout at first base. Kubiak delivers strike one. Lentini, 2 for 9 now in the series. Brings in a couple of hitting streaks, a 6-game overall hitting streak, and an 8-game hitting streak here at home.
Guys, who do you think won?
Be an 0-1 coming to him. And that hit him. So hit batsman in the top of the frame as Melville plunked Bortnick. And here Lentini takes one, and that's going to bring out Corey Dommel, the pitching coach of the Somerset Patriots, to talk to his right-hander, David Kubiak. So we'll check in on last night's Atlantic League action for you in Bridgeport, Connecticut. The Bluefish beat the Blue Crabs 10-3, setting up a rubber game today. In Lancaster, PA, the Barnstormers beat the Bees 8-3. Stormers have won 5 straight. New Britain has lost 5 straight. And yesterday, a doubleheader down in Sugar Land, Texas. Turned out to be a split as the Skeeters took the first game from the Revs 8-7. York took the nightcap 10-5. So they will play game 4, the final game of that set today. Sugar Land has dropped 2 of 3. And again, we got a chance for a sweep here. Long Island has won the first 2 from Somerset, and they lead it 2-0 in the bottom of the third. So Lions at second, Lentini at first. Nobody out for Delta Cleary Jr., who struck out swinging in the first. Shows bunt, pushes a beauty toward third, fielded by Kubiak, only play to first, and he fires to the second baseman, Tyler Bortnick covering there. As the sacrifice bunt goes 1-4, Delta moves 2 men aboard. 2 men up, I should say. So Lions to third, Lentini to second, 1 away. Delta does his job, and here's Angelo Sanko, who struck out swinging back in the opening inning. So that Dommel visit, the first time out of the game for the Somerset Patriots here in the bottom of the third. Missing wide here, trying to backdoor him, was Kubiak. It's ball 1. It's a good chance for the Ducks here to add to the 2-0 lead with 2 more in scoring position and only 1 away. The 1-0. Popped up, left side, over near the Patriot dugout is the third baseman, Rosario, but he can't get to it. And a break for Sanko, who keeps himself alive. Sanko scored the game-tying run in the bottom of the 9th last night. Went 0 for 3 in the game, did strike out twice, but drew a key walk. And ended up scoring the game-tying run. He saw his 8-game hitting streak come to an end. He does have 2 homers in his last 5 games. 1-1. Low and in. 2-2 now on Angelo Sanko. Ducks have 2 hits today. Somerset Patriots don't have any. Again, Patriots were no hit last night by Dennis O'Grady into the 8th inning. 2-1 is well hit toward right field. Way back at the pole. If it's fair, it's gone. And that ball is gone. A 3-run homer to right for Angelo Sanko. His team leading 8th of the season. And that makes it 5-0 Flock. He gets the low 5 from Kevin Baez at third, makes his way to home plate, and Sanko's 3rd homer in his last 6 games has Long Island on top by a 5 spot. Well, he certainly does have the power. Angelo Sanko mashing that ball down the right field line. So Bergs was down the left field line, Sanko down the right field line, and the Ducks going pole to pole, have a 5-0 advantage. Here's Elmer Reyes taking ball 1, and now fouling one back over the screen, 1 ball and 1 strike. So the Ducks just teeing off on Kubiak, who had been so locked in his 3 starts, again giving up just 1 earned run in 16 innings pitched, and hadn't given up a homer all year. Now he's given up 2 homers in 3 innings and 5 runs earned. The 1-1 is low and away, 2 balls and a strike. So Sanko continues to hit the long ball. Make it 8 on the year for the Ducks left fielder. Hit back up the middle and through into center field. So Elmer Reyes has his first hit of the day. And Sanko picks up RBIs 18, 19, and 20.
Mark Krause, number 34.
For Angelo Sanko, he is now just one back of Jeremy Barfield for the league lead in homers. Barfield of Sugar Land has 9, Sanko now at 8 as he breaks that 4-way tie he was in with 3 other players at 7 homers. Here's Mark Krause in, and he takes wide for ball 1. We told you about Krause nearly hitting a 3-run homer last night in the bottom of the 9th that would have won the game, but it went off the wall in right for a double that instead tied the game and allowed Giovanni Alfonso to play hero once again. So the Ducks with 5 runs in, courtesy of 2 home runs. And Alex Berg, 2-run blast last inning, and Sanko's 3-run jack this frame. Change up away here from Kubiak, who's looking frustrated here. It's ball 2. Two 2-0 the count on Mark, who walked and scored back in the second. Here he twists out of the way, a 1 in tight. It's ball 3. Krause has worked out 17 walks this year, and that is tied for 4th most in the Atlantic League. He scored the game-winning run last night when Giovanni Alfonso did his thing. There's a strike. Had the game-tying RBI in the bottom of the 9th and the game-winning run for Long Island. 3-1 the count on Krause with Reyes at first. Still just 1 away. Missed there, and the count now full. Krause recomposes himself here. Reyes at first does have 1 steal on the year and 1 try. 5-0 Flock in the 3rd. He takes off, but the pitch is way low and outside, ball 4. And that's another walk brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island. Need a doctor, just walk in. So second walk of the day for Kubiak. They've both been issued to Mark Krause.
Long Island catcher number 23, Alex Berg, number 23.
That moves Reyes down to second. First and second, 1 away for Berg, who again hit that 2-run homer down the left field line last inning off Kubiak. Down and away as he keeps it well out of the wheelhouse. Ball 1. Again, it was way up above the top of the foul pole, and it was just the judgment of the home plate umpire Mike Williams that it stayed inside that imaginary line that extends into infinity, if you will. 1-0 is an inside strike. 1-1 now on Alex Berg. So 2 more homers for the Ducks, now 24 on the year. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs this year, they met the Chappie's Home Run Challenge, and Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Cracker Jack Foundation. 1-1 is low for ball 2. Coming in, the Ducks had only hit 3 home runs in their last 9 games. They have 2 homers in 3 innings here today. 2-1 is tap foul, and again against the guy who hadn't given up a home run all year. 6 games on the hill for Kubiak, 3 as a starter, 3 as a reliever. No one had taken him out of the yard. David's only experience in affiliated ball was rookie ball with the Tampa Bay Rays organization. He spent the last 3 years before joining Bridgeport last year in the Frontier League. Here he misses in, and he's run the count full on Alex Berg. So the Ducks already up 5 here. We'll see what Kevin Baez wants to do with his runners. Will he put them in motion here? Try to make something happen if Berg can hit a gap. It'll be a 1-out payoff. They stay, and swung through by Berg for out number 2 on the 3rd strikeout of the day for Somerset's right-hander.
Designated hitter, number 2, Cody Puckett, number 2.
So the 8th man to hit for Long Island in the home third is Cody Puckett, the DH, who grounded out to Rosario at third last inning. 2 on, 2 out for the Flock, leading by 5. Kubiak gets an outside strike. It's 0-1. Puckett batting .242 on the year, 2 homers, 9 knocked in. Little nubber foul toward his own dugout. Quickly down 2 strikes. We told you Cody sat out last night. He was 0 for 3 Friday, but did draw a walk in that incredible bottom of the 9th. And again, 2 absolutely incredible 9th innings for the Ducks the last 2 nights. 0-2 is swung through, so back-to-back strikeouts for Kubiak, who's got 4 on the day, but the damage done. Long Island in the inning puts up 3 runs on 3 hits. There was a walk, a hit batsman, and 2 left. Angelo Sanko's team-leading 8th homer of the year, though, a 3-run shot down the right field line, has Long Island up 5-0 after 3 innings today at the Duck Pond.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Delta Cleary Jr., and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
M&V Limousines is the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks. Family owned and operated, they've been in the business for over 24 years. M&V Limousines offers coach buses with Wi-Fi and restrooms, party buses, exotic limousines, and also recently acquired Hampton Luxury Liner with regular service from New York City to the Hamptons. They also offer a variety of vineyard tour options. Whether you're looking for transportation for weddings, proms, corporate outings, or long-distance trips, they've got the right vehicle for you. Visit their showroom in Comac or check them out online at mvlimo.com. M&V Limousines and Hampton Luxury Liner, the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks.
Family fun every time.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
Big action every time.
He reaches up, it's gone!
Great value every time.
And the Ducks have won it 7-1.
The Ducks schedule is loaded with new promotions this season, and with an average ticket price of just $10 and free parking, there is no better value on Long Island. For game times and tickets, visit liducks.com. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Well, 3 innings complete today at Bethpage Ballpark. The Long Island Ducks with a 5-0 lead over the Somerset Patriots. For the Flock, 5 runs, 4 hits, and no errors. For the Pats, no runs, no hits, and no errors. This is Chris King. I thank you so much for tuning in to Ducks Baseball today around the world via the internet and making us part of your Sunday afternoon entertainment. Here's Aaron Eggleston to lead off the visitors' 4th. And the first pitch from Tim Melville is in there for a strike, 0-1. It is our 4th inning trivia. Upcoming, we'll give you the question here in the top of the inning and the answer in the bottom of the frame. The 0-1 from Melville is in tight. 1 ball and 1 strike on Eggleston, a strikeout victim swinging back in the opening inning. The 1-1 is foul away, left side, strike 2. Well, last night it was Dennis O'Grady for Long Island on the hill, taking a no-hitter into the 8th inning. Earlier this year, Rafael Perez of the Ducks had a perfect game into the 6th inning. He retired the first 15 batters of the game. 1-2 is hit back up the middle and through into center field. It may have gone off the glove of Tim Melville. So there's the first hit today for the Somerset Patriots. And Eggleston, the leadoff man, is aboard.
First baseman, number 24. Brian LaHare, number 24.
So most Duck fans, of course, know that Rod Henderson has pitched the only no-hitter in franchise history. It came back in year 2 of Long Island Ducks baseball, 2001, right here on this field against the Atlantic City Surf. I was here that night, although not broadcasting the game, on the PR side. And again, that's still the only no-hitter that I've ever seen live in my life. Here's Brian LaHare, taken up and away for ball 1. He grounded out to short back in the opening inning, 0-1. So again, that's pretty common knowledge. If your franchise is in its 18th year like the Ducks are and you've only had 1 no-hitter, most fans know about that 1 hitter and what Rod Henderson did that night. The 1-0 is foul back. What many fans may not remember is that the Ducks have actually been no-hit 1 time in their franchise history. and they were no-hit by a former Long Island Duck. So that is your question today. Who is the only pitcher who has ever thrown a no-hitter against the Ducks, and what team did he do it for? So it's a two-part question. Who was the former Duck who no-hit the flock, and what team was he pitching for when it happened? The 1-1 is foul back. So today it was Tim Melville taking a no-hitter into the 4th inning before Aaron Eggleston broke it up there with a single. Ripped back through the box, perhaps off Melville's glove. But in the bottom of the inning, I will tell you about the only time the Ducks were ever no-hit in their 18-year history, and the former Duck that did it, and what team he did it for. 1-2 is grounded foul down the right field line, and the count holds on Brian LaHare. We're playing in the top of the 4th. The Ducks have a 5-0 lead. Again, trying to sweep a series at home for the first time this year. Their only sweep this year was 2 weeks ago in York, Pennsylvania, a 4-game sweep of the Revs on the Revs' home turf. And they've won the first 2 games here against the Patriots and lead by 5 in the 4th. Eggleston short of the cutout at first. And this one popped up left side. The shortstop, Dan Lyons, going out. The left fielder, Angelo Sanko, coming in, calls off both Alfonso, his third baseman, and Lyons, his shortstop, and makes the grab. So good job by Sanko taking charge there. And there's one away.
Right fielder, number 20, Jerry Sands, number 20.
Well, those 3 players talk it over. Certainly should be an easier play for the outfielder coming in than the infielders going out. Eggleston still at first with 1 away for Jerry Sands, who popped out to second his only time up. What a year Sands is having. .298 average, 7 homers. He leads the Atlantic League with 26 runs batted in. Went after the first pitch, first time up, and then popped out to second. Melville's first pitch to him this time is outside for ball 1. Sands leads the league in extra base hits. He's got 18 of those. He is 3rd in the league in total bases with 63. Tied for the league lead in doubles, has 11 of those. All over the league leaderboard is the former major leaguer Jerry Sands. Takes a strike on the outer edge at the knees, 1 ball and 1 strike. Sands played 24 games with the White Sox last year, and prior to that had big league experience with the Dodgers, the Rays, the Indians. A first-year Somerset Patriots from Middletown, New York, is Jerry Sands. Eggleston was about to go at first, bluffed and didn't, and then Melville gets a slider strike on Sands. It's 1-2. Eggleston has not been caught stealing all year. He's 5 for 5 and swiped the bag here last night. 1 on, 1 out for Somerset. They're down 5 in the top of the 4th. Right now, these 2 teams have been going in opposite directions of late. 1-2. There's that slider again, didn't miss by much. 2-2. The Ducks have won 5 of their last 7. Patriots have lost 5 of their last 7. Remember, Somerset jumped out to a 6-0 start to the season, and they were 16-7 in their first 23 games. But again, they've only won twice in their last 7 contests coming in today. 2-2, missing in at the thighs of Sands to run the count full. So let's see what Brett Jody does here. Normally, I think you would send Eggleston on a 1-out payoff. But when you're down 5 runs here, do you want to risk a strike him out, throw him out double play that would end the inning when you've got the guy at the plate who's maybe been the best player in the Atlantic League this season in Jerry Sands? Let's see what he does. Eggleston right at the cutout. He does go, and the pitch is foul back. So putting some faith in Sands that he wasn't going to strike out. Eggleston was off to the races. Sands brings in a 10-game road hitting streak. Well, the Ducks have held him at bay pretty much in the series. He's only 2 for 9. So once again, everybody resets. Another one-out payoff. We'll see if Eggleston runs again. He does. And that another foul ball straight back. So Eggleston wearing out a path between first and second. Sands and Melville engaged in a good battle here. Everybody gets back where they were. And the last to reset is Sands himself in the right-hand batter's box. Eggleston held on by Krause at first. Melville has seen him run twice, still hasn't thrown over there. He does not run this time, and the swing and the miss. So Melville gets a big strikeout. He thought it was out number 3. A little sheepishly, he has to turn back toward the mound. As he was running halfway to the dugout, he got to the chalk line before he realized it was only out number 2. So good decision by Brett Jody not to run Eggleston that time. Melville has his 5th strikeout of the day. That ties his season high. He fanned 5 Blue Crabs here on May 5th. So Eggleston, a 2-out runner at first for Olmo Rosario. Drew a base on balls his first time to the plate. Takes a little high, 1-0. Mike Williams has not been giving that high strike today at all. There have been a lot of pitches well under the letters that have been called high and balls instead of strikes.
Guys, do you have to go to the bathroom, anybody?
1-0 is again up there, 2-0. So Aaron Eggleston at first base got the first hit of the day for the Patriots here in the 4th inning, but they haven't been able to move him along at all yet. That slider, which has really been working well for Melville today, is a strike at the knees. On the count 2-1. Swing and a miss, and the count level at 2-2. Quackerjack getting that rhythmic clapping going once again behind home plate. It worked last time. Let's see if we can get it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Melville's pitch just inside, and the count now full. So this time we know Aaron Eggleston will get the running start from first base on a 2-out full count pitch. The 3-2. Curve, a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Tim Melville has a season-high 6 strikeouts, and he retires the side. No runs, a hit, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 4th at the Duck Pond. Long Island leads Somerset 5-0.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Tim Melville, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? The Ducks are proud to present the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Beer Garden will feature a variety of frosty draft and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark.
Well, we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. The Long Island Ducks with a 5-0 lead over the Somerset Patriots. We'll get to our fourth inning trivia wrap-up in just a moment. But Giovanni Alfonso is ready to go here, the 8-man and third baseman for Long Island. Flew out to center his first time up, and he takes down and away here from right-hander David Kubiak. Alfonso's been red hot of late. He brings in an 8-game hitting streak, and he has hits in 11 of his last 12 games. Kubiak going right after him here, 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, our question today was about no-hitters. We told you that most Duck fans know that Rod Henderson threw the only no-hitter in franchise history back in 2001 as Fonzie slaps it foul down the right field line. But we asked you to name the only time the Ducks have been no-hit because it was thrown by a former Long Island Duck and what team he did it for. The 1-2 is a tapper foul down at home. No. Fonzie's saying it hit the dirt, but home plate umpire Mike Williams says Yovan Gonzalez caught it on a foul tip, and it's going to go down as a strikeout. So Alfonso claims it got the dirt, but Mike Williams, the home plate umpire, the only voice that matters, and it'll be the 5th strikeout for Kubiak, who's fanned 3 in a row. So here's Dan Lyons. He singled and scored as part of the 3-run third. And now he'll stand in here against Kubiak. First pitch. Breaking ball, strike. All right, the former Duck who no-hit Long Island was Lenny DiNardo. That's right, Lenny DiNardo on May 8th, 2013 at Clipper Magazine Stadium in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, pitching for the Barnstormers, no-hit the Long Island Ducks in a 9-0 victory. So the shutout and the no-hitter was the forfeit score in a baseball game. A forfeit always goes down as a 9-0 game. It's 0-2 on Lyons. And he bounces it to the third baseman, Olmo Rosario. A gun across the diamond to get him for the second out. So we're looking for Lenny DiNardo, the former Duck who no-hit Long Island with the Barnstormers in May of 2013. And again, my broadcast partner, Michael Pollack, got the answer correct because he was on the call that night. I remember listening and hoping like mad that the Ducks were going to break up that no-hitter. But Lenny DiNardo was a great guy and, again, a good friend who had pitched for Long Island. So in one way, I was happy that a friend got a no-hitter, but in the other way, I was sad that it had happened to the Ducks for the first time in team history. Here's Phelan Lantini stepping in, and he takes strike 1. Lantini today has been hit by a pitch and scored a run, and also grounded out to short. Takes low and away, 1 ball and 1 strike on Lantini, who coming in had scored 20 runs on the year, tied for 4th in the Atlantic League. So tack on another run scored for Lantini. Here he pops it foul up behind home plate for strike 2. "5-0 Ducks as we play in the bottom of the 4th. Long Island with a pair of 4-3 waddle-off wins in the first 2 games of the series. Taking down the right field line, twisting foul, and that will go out of play as Jerry Sands unable to get over there. Count holds on Phelan Lantini. David Kubiak waits for Lantini to get ready as Phelan waggles the bat. And that just missing, boy, not by much. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kubiak retired the Ducks in order in the first inning, but gave up a 2-run homer to Berg in the second and a 3-run blast to Sanko last inning. And here in center field, it's Pacioli grabbing that sinking liner off the bat of Lantini, and the Ducks go in order. We go to the 5th on Long Island. The Ducks lead the Patriots 5-0.
Hey fans, this is infielder Cody Puckett, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit psegly.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owls party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickolock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Ducks with a 5-0 lead as we go to inning number 5, and we do have some news to pass along. Hot off the presses, I have just been handed a press release, and the headline of it is Gagne announces retirement. And yes, it's right. Eric Gagne, the 10-year Major League veteran, former Cy Young Award winner, who signed with the Long Island Ducks on May the 5th and made 5 appearances out of the bullpen, has decided to call it a career. Again, he was 41 years of age, and in his 5 outings for the Ducks, he went 0-2 with a 12.27 ERA, the highest ERA of any pitcher on the staff. In 3 2/3 innings, he allowed 7 hits. He walked 4, struck out 5, but opponents were batting .412 against Eric Gagne, who today announces his retirement from baseball. So certainly some sad news, and again, he had 2 very good outings of the 5, which were 1, 2, 3 innings, but the other 3 outings, he had a blown hold, and last night really was the last straw for Gagne, a blown save in the 9th inning. The Ducks handed him the ball with a 2-0 lead, and he couldn't record a single out in the 9th inning before he gave up 3 runs. So Eric Gagne, the former Cy Young Award winner, has decided to call it a career here today as the press release was just handed out. His 16-year professional baseball career is over, certainly for now. So Gagne, again, pitched in the World Baseball Classic for Team Canada in the spring, had some success there, and thought that he might be able to fashion a comeback, but it just didn't happen as a Long Island Duck. And I look back at his appearance last night in the 9th inning. He gave up 2 singles, 2 doubles, and a walk. Gave up 3 runs. The Ducks had a 2-0 lead. They were down 3-2 when Kevin Baez had to come out and take the baseball from him. So he did not retire a single batter in the 5 faced. And again, to have 2 blown holds and 1 blown save for a guy that, again, holds the Major League record for converting the most consecutive save opportunities in big league history. 84 straight saves converted in 2002 through 2004 is here. It's lined on the shoe tops of Dan Lyons, who grabs it off the bat of Carlos Guzman for the first out. But we certainly wish Eric Gagne all the best in his career, whether it be baseball as far as coaching or managing. And just appreciate the fact that, he thought he could do it, coming back to baseball after all those years away, but finding out at 41 years of age, the level of play here in the Atlantic League proved to him that, you just can't jump back in and think you're going to pick up where you left off, even if you have a Cy Young Award on your resume. So one away here as Guzman lines out to Lyons at short, and Tim Melville will deal with Yovan Gonzalez, who he struck out swinging back in the 2nd inning. Again, Gagne's 10-year big league career, 187 saves. He won that Cy Young with the Dodgers back in 2003. Set the NL record, actually tied it that year with 55 saves, and that is still the National League record to this day. 1-1 here is foul back. So again, that record of 84 straight save opportunities converted. He did that between August of 2002 and July of 2004. But Gagne at age 41 calling it a career here today. The 1-2 to Gonzalez is fouled away down the right field line, a ball and 2 strikes. So we wish Eric Gagne all the best. I certainly enjoyed my times talking with him. Did some great pregame interviews for us. Talked about his love for hockey, originally from Montreal, Quebec, and how much fun he was having just playing baseball again, even though it didn't go as well as he wanted. Again, had 2 terrific 1, 2, 3 innings, and then 3 innings where he just couldn't get it done, blowing leads 3 times for Long Island. This one's looped into center field, and it's going to get down in front of Delta Cleary Jr. Just a 2nd hit today for the Patriots, a 1-out single by Yovan Gonzalez.
Second baseman number 9, Tyler Bortnick, number 9.
So we're in the top of the 5th. Ducks have a 5-0 lead. Pats have 1 on and 1 out for Tyler Bortnick, hit by a pitch back in the 3rd. So I'm sure you'll see a lot about the Eric Gagne story in the media very quickly, as it was a big story when he signed here, so it'll be a big story when he decides he won't continue. Strike one now to Bortnick. Just the fact that you had a Cy Young Award winner on the team, and again, talking to so many of the young players and acting like sponges for guys like Eric Gagne and just trying to soak it all up. Giovanni Alfonso was one of those, telling me yesterday he just loves being in that dugout because everybody's trying to help him, including the pitchers. Pitchers like Gagne would slide up next to him and say, you know, what are you thinking in that count? Here's what I'm thinking. What did you do in that at bat? Here's what I would be thinking when I'm on the hill. So it's not just position players giving position players advice. It's pitchers like Gagne as well. And talking with Billy Horn, the pitching coach, who of course had experience with Gagne up in Canada and was a big reason why Gagne decided to give it a go. Talked about how much he just loved learning from guys like Eric Gagne and like David Aardsma. So for all those young Ducks in the dugout, they'll never forget the nearly 1 month that Eric Gagne spent as a Long Island Duck. Melville's 1-2 is low and away, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Gagne was acting as the closer last night because David Aardsma is still feeling a bit under the weather. So now you got no Aardsma, you got no Gagne. And it's actually Diaz tonight, Amalio today, I should say, who will be the closer if the Ducks get in that situation, as Kevin Baez keeping a bunch of his pitchers down who've pitched quite a bit of late. Told me he would not use Patrick Kreider or Zach Treese or Chinwei Sao. So you throw in Aardsma and Gagne, that's 5 pitchers who are not available to Kevin today. But hoping he won't need it with a 5-run lead here in the 5th. Count full on Bortnick. And swing and a miss. He chased one way off the plate. 7th strikeout of the day from Melville, and there's 2 away.
To the Cradle Aviation Payboard, section 212 along the right field line. Shortstop number 8, Alfredo Rodriguez, number 8.
So Gonzalez still at first base. Now 2 gone. And here's the 9-hitter, Alfredo Rodriguez. Grounded into a 3-6-3 double play, his only time up. Gonzalez has not attempted a stolen base this season. Kraus playing off the bag behind him. And Melville to go after Rodriguez here. Try to end the inning. Tim set away from his letters. And this one's skied foul over the Ducks dugout for strike 1. Melville awaits Rodriguez getting back in the box. Alfredo windmilling the bat. And now the 0-1. The runner going is hit right back to Tim Melville. He will overhand the first, and the side retired for the Patriots. No runs a hit and 1 left. We're halfway home in Central Islip today. Middle of the 5th inning. It's the Long Island Ducks 5 and the Somerset Patriots nothing.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Matt Larkins, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Hey Ducks fans, stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team by visiting Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Quack of the Bat will bring Ducks fans beyond the headlines with in-depth feature articles, breaking news stories, game previews, post-game wrap-ups, and so much more. Interact with the team during the entire season through quotes directly from the players and coaches, as well as exclusive video clips and photos. Check out the blog today at quackofthebat.wordpress.com. Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks.
Well, Duck fans, don't forget you can always chill out with a cold cup of Hampton Coffee Company Gourmet Iced Coffee, available at the concession stands right here at Bethpage Ballpark. Hampton Coffee is the preferred coffee of the Long Island Ducks. Visit HamptonCoffeeCompany.com or visit their cafes in the Hamptons. Here's Delta Cleary Jr. to start off the home fifth, Long Island leading it by 5. And big right-hander David Kubiak, all 6'7" of him, drops in strike one. The 0-1. Is a backdoor breaker that misses. 1 ball and 1 strike to Delta, who's 0 for 1. He struck out swinging in the first and laid down a beautiful sacrifice bunt in the third that moved both Dan Lyons and Phelan Lentini up a base. Here he cuts over the top of one and misses. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Delta scored the game-tying run in the bottom of the 9th on Friday night in that waddle-off victory. 1-2 here is pulled to the first baseman, Brian LaHare. He will take it to the bag himself as it goes 3 unassisted for the first out.
Ducks outfielder number 26, Angelo Sanko, number 26.
So here is Angelo Sanko, who mashed a 3-run homer down the right field line his last time up. His 8th long ball of the year, that's second in the league, and his 3rd homer in the last 6 games. Strike one from David Kubiak. Again, Kubiak, Riverhead, Long Island, is where he calls home. He was born in Southold, went to high school there. 0-1. And this one's looped to short. Grabbed on the fly by Rodriguez, basket style for the second out. And then played his college baseball at SUNY Albany. So lots of New York roots for David Kubiak, who gets 2 quick outs here.
Second baseman number 13, Elmer Reyes, number 13.
Kubiak has retired 7 Ducks in a row. Here's Elmer Reyes, 1 for 2 with a single up the middle his last time through. That one rides high for ball 1. Well, Reyes, with that single, now has a 6-game overall hitting streak and a 9-game hitting streak here at home. In the home hitting streak, he has 4 multi-hit games. The overall hitting streak, he's got 2 multi-hit games. Here, waves after one, off the dish. 2 balls and a strike now to Elmer Reyes. And Reyes was the guy who started that bottom of the 9th rally on Friday night when the Ducks were down 3-1, had nobody on base and 2 outs. 6 straight Long Island Ducks reached against Big John Hutton. And again, Giovanni Alfonso won the game. Last night, the Ducks did the same. 2 straight waddle-off wins. There's a breaking ball that misses. And the count 3-1 on Elmer Reyes. Takes it on a line to the second baseman, Bortnick, who's able to make the grab. And the Ducks go 3 up, 3 down. We go to the 6th in CI. Long Island has a 5-0 lead over the Patriots.
Hey fans, this is Jim Fuller, left-handed pitcher, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Well, Duck fans, don't forget you can follow along all season long as the Long Island Ducks try and meet the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs, Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. Chappie's Funeral Homes, where caring for others is our family tradition. 2 more home runs today for the Long Island Ducks as Alex Berg hit his 5th of the year. Angelo Sanko knocked out his 8th of the season. And Long Island now up to 24 home runs as they play game number 30 of a 140-game slate. So they are on pace to meet the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. Well, Tim Melville's been terrific today on the hill for Long Island. He's only allowed a pair of singles, and he goes into his 6th inning of work against the top of the order for the Pats, Justin Pacioli, Aaron Eggleston, and Brian LaHare. So here's Pacioli, who has grounded out to second and struck out swinging. 5-0 Ducks as we start the 6th. There's a foul ball, first base side for strike one. We'll check in on the Atlantic League and Major League out-of-town scoreboard for you this inning. Start up in Bridgeport, where the Bluefish and Blue Crabs are battling in a rubber game of a 3-game set. 0-1 down and away, a ball and a strike. And right now it's the Bluefish doubling up the Blue Crabs. 6-3, Bridgeport leads Southern Maryland in the top of the 8th. That's at the ballpark at Harbor Yard in Connecticut. 1-1 here is a strike, 1-2. In Lancaster, PA, the Barnstormers and Bees are going at it in the finale of a 3-game set. Stormers looking for a sweep. In fact, Lancaster has won 5 in a row. New Britain has lost 5 in a row. 1-2 here is golfed to third. Waiting on it is Alfonso. Strong throw, scooped down on one hop by Mark Krause at first, and there's out number 1. Right now, bottom of the 4th at Clipper Magazine Stadium in Lancaster, PA. The Bees have a 2-1 lead over the Stormers. And in Sugar Land, Texas, where the Revs have won 2 of 3, they play Game 4, the finale of that series. And York and Sugar Land, no score. And just about to get underway just outside of Houston, Texas. About 20 miles away is beautiful Sugar Land, Texas. Here's Aaron Eggleston. He's 1 for 2 with a single to center to open the 4th inning. That broke up the no-hit bid of Tim Melville. Of course, last night, Dennis O'Grady for the Ducks took a no-hitter into the 8th inning before Adam Donahue broke it up with a clean single to center. Ball 1, and now ball 2, low and in. Melville has walked 1 and hit 1. So the Patriots have had 4 base runners only, 2 on singles and 1 each on the base on balls and the hit batsman. 2-0 again, low and in. 3-0 on Eggleston. So that is your Atlantic League out-of-town scoreboard with the 3 other day games going on today across the ATL. Eggleston looks at 4 pitches out of the strike zone and takes his base. Again, just the second walk today for Melville. His other walk was also a 4-pitch walk to Rosario back in the 2nd. So 1 on, 1 out. Here's Brian LaHare.
First baseman, number 24, Brian LaHare, number 24.
LaHare today has grounded the short and flied to left. He's 0 for 2. LaHare now 0 for 10 in the series. Came into the series with a 7-game hitting streak, but the former Seattle Mariner and Chicago Cub has not been able to get on track against Long Island pitching. Ball 1 from Melville, now 5 straight balls. 5-0 Flock in the 6th. This one in the air, but foul out of play down the left field line. Mets and Yankees also in action today with daytime baseball in the big leagues. Mets going for a 3-game sweep of the Angels in Queens. But right now the Angels have a 9-5 lead over the Mets in the bottom of the 6th. So 14 runs home, and they're only in the 6th inning. Remember, the Mets had lost 7 in a row when they limped home from an 0-6 road trip. They put together back-to-back wins over the Halos. And right now down by 4 in the 6th inning at home. 1-1 is another slapper foul high up on the third base side. 1-2 on Brian LaHare, and the Yankees trying to avoid the sweep down in St. Petersburg, Florida, as the Rays have taken the first 2 games against the Bombers. Right now the Yankees lead it 3-2 in the middle of the 6th inning. Again, here the Ducks have a 5-0 lead in the top of the 6th. 1-2. On the ground through the right side and into right field. Eggleston will stop at second. And for the first time today, the Patriots have 2 base runners aboard at the same time.
Right fielder number 20, Jerry Sands, number 20.
So this is the guy who could certainly change the complexion of this game with one swing. Jerry Sands, 7 homers on the year, including 5 homers in his last 12 games. He only homered twice in his first 17 contests, but of late he has found the long ball stroke, although today he has popped to second and struck out swinging. The former big leaguer represents big-time action here for the Patriots, who can cut a 5-run lead down to 2 with one swing. Takes it foul up on the first base side for strike 1. Sands with 2 hits in the series in 10 trips to the plate. The Ducks have won a pair of low-scoring 1-run games so far. And this one in the air, shallow center field. Going to be a tough play, but Dan Lyons, the shortstop, with the call and the catch as Shorty takes control. 2 gone.
Third baseman number 10, Olmo Rosario, number 10.
So here's Olmo Rosario. He has drawn a base on balls and also struck out swinging. He's 0 for 1. Rosario, a former Lancaster Barnstormer, played there in 2013 and 2014. And this is his first year with the Somerset Patriots. I mentioned the Pats only have 1 home run in the season series, which is 6 games in. And this is the guy who has it. He did it here on Friday night. Talk about how tight the season series has been, too. The teams have played 5 games this year. 4 of them have been decided by 1 run. Patriots at home had 2 walk-off wins against Long Island, both in extra innings. Ducks have had 2 waddle-off wins here against Somerset the last 2 nights in the bottom of the 9th. Ball 1 and now strike 1 to Rosario. With 2 on and 2 out here in the visitors' 6th. Patriots have just their second man of the game to second base in Aaron Eggleston. Olmo Rosario got there back in the 2nd inning when Tim Melville balked as he broke for second from first. Swung through here. He was going for the fences, trying to make it a 2-run game, and instead just got nothing but air. So good start for Melville here against Rosario. Had a ball and 2 strikes with Eggleston leading off second and LaHare the same from first. Melville a check of Eggleston and the 1-2. Low and away to even things up. Check on Tim here pitch-wise. This could be his last inning. He's unofficially at 101 pitches. Trying to get through 6 full innings for just the 2nd time this year. 2-2. Got him, a call, 3rd strike on the inside corner. A beautiful changeup. Make it 8 strikeouts on the day for Melville, and the side retired. For Somerset, no runs, a hit, a walk, and 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 6th on the island. The Flock still in front, 5-0.
Hey fans, this is catcher Dominic Blanco, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolat patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just gonna go finish that Nicolak walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolak pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolak's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolak. Visit Nicolak.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt and autographed baseball, a pizza and Kona Ice party in the Hebrew National Picnic area, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 6th. The Ducks with a 5-0 lead, and right-hander David Kubiak from Riverhead on Long Island into his 6th inning of work against Mark Krause. And he misses away with ball 1. Krause has had 2 plate appearances. He has walked both times and scored a run, so 0 for 0 with a run in for Long Island's first baseman. Here down and in misses Kubiak, who works very quickly, especially when there's nobody on base. And it's 2-0. Again, the only 2 walks that Krause has issued today have both been to, or excuse me, Kubiak has issued, have both been to Krause, and he falls behind him here 3-0. So I don't know what it is about David Kubiak going up against Mark Krause, but he's in danger of walking him for the 3rd time on the afternoon. And there's a strike. And now certainly Krause will turn himself loose. With 2 walks today, Krause has been aboard in 11 straight home games. Puts it in the air, well hit to left. Eggleston back in front of the track. Now on the dirt, will make the catch right in front of the big scoreboard in left center field. So Krause gave it a ride the other way, but came up just a little short, 1 away.
Long catcher, number 23, Alex Berg, number 23.
So here's Alex Berg, a 2-run homer down the left field line in the 2nd inning, his 5th of the year, and a strikeout swinging. He's homered in back-to-back games. Went for it there, but came up empty. Strike 1. David Kubiak has now retired 9 straight Ducks. Wicked slider, and almost twisting himself into the ground was Alex Berg there. And he'll take some time here to adjust at 0-2. Berg with 3 extra base hits now in the series, the double and 2 homers, and here he rips it into left field for a single. So Alex Berg is 2 for 3, and that breaks up the run of 9 in a row retired by Kubiak.
Long on the designated hitter, number 2, Cody Puckett, number 2.
Again, all the Ducks offense today has come on a pair of homers. Berg, a 2-run blast in the 2nd. Sanko, a 3-run jack in the 3rd. And that's where you get the 5-0 lead. Here's Cody Puckett. Pops it up on the infield, a mile high. The first baseman, LaHare, making the call. And a good job to get everybody out of the way and make the catch over on the 3rd base side for the 2nd out. He had the best angle at it and got everybody out of his way.
Ducks first baseman, number 6, Giovanni Alfonso, number 6.
So here's Giovanni Alfonso. Today he has fly to center and struck out swinging. Again, brings in an 8-game hitting streak. At the longest of any Duck this season. And here swings through one. 0-1. Again, no guarantee that he gets up again if Long Island holds the lead. So this could be Fonzie's last chance to extend that streak. Takes down and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Berg still at first with 2 away as Kubiak tries to hang up another 0. 1-1. Fisted foul over the screen. And the count 1 ball and 2 strikes to Giovanni Alfonso, who was our pregame interview last night. Talking about his time as a bat boy for the Brooklyn Cyclones back in their inaugural season of 2001. 1-2, here's another foul. His father managed them that year. His father is Edgar Alfonso. And of course his uncle, Edgardo Alfonso, the former Duck and Met, will manage them this year. Fonzie is the first-year manager this season of the Brooklyn Cyclones. 1-2 is a little worm burner to third. Rosario the short way to second. They force Berg there, and that'll retire the side. For the Ducks, no runs, a hit, and a man left. 6 in the books in CI. It is Long Island 5 and Somerset nothing.
Hey fans, this is infielder Giovanni Alfonso, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
M&V Limousines is the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks. Family owned and operated, they've been in the business for over 24 years. M&V Limousines offers coach buses with Wi-Fi and restrooms, party buses, exotic limousines, and also recently acquired Hampton Luxury Liner with regular service from New York City to the Hamptons. They also offer a variety of vineyard tour options. Whether you're looking for transportation for weddings, proms, corporate outings, or long-distance trips, they've got the right vehicle for you. Visit their showroom in Comac or check them out online at mvlimo.com. M&V Limousines and Hampton Luxury Liner, the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks.
Family fun every time.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
Big action every time.
He reaches up, it's gone!
Great value every time.
And the Ducks have won it 7-1.
The Ducks schedule is loaded with new promotions this season, and with an average ticket price of just $10 and free parking, there is no better value on Long Island. For game times and tickets, visit liducks.com. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Welcome back to Bethpage Ballpark in Central Islip, New York. This is Chris King. We thank you so much for tuning in to Ducks Baseball today, making us a part of your Sunday afternoon entertainment, no matter where you are watching and or listening around the world. It's been a good one for Long Island. They have a 5-0 lead after 6 innings of play. For the Flock, 5 runs, 5 hits, no errors. And for the Somerset Patriots, no runs, 3 hits, and no errors. We will have our first pitching change of the day for either side as Tim Melville is done after 6 innings of 3-hit shutout ball, and he gives way to fellow right-hander Rob Rogers. So Rogers makes his first appearance of this series, a 26-year-old right-hander from Islip, right here on Long Island, in fact, just a couple of towns to our west. In his first year with the Long Island Ducks, he went from rookie through AAA ball in the Dodgers organization, spent 4 years there. So Rob Rogers making his first appearance of the series. He pitched twice in the series against the York Revolution here on Wednesday and Thursday nights. So Rob Rogers against Carlos Guzman to start the 7th. And first pitch swinging hits a 2-hopper to Elmer Reyes at second, who throws him out. 1 pitch, 1 out for Rogers. So again, Melville ties his season-high outing at 6 full innings. He threw 6 innings at here against Southern Maryland back on May 5th. Gave up only 3 hits today, no runs of any kind. He walked 2 and struck out a season-high 8. Also hit a batter. Threw 102 pitches, 64 for strikes, and 38 for balls. What an outing by Tim Melville, hanging up 6 zeros against this Patriot team and turning it over to Rob Rogers. So Melville in line for his 2nd straight win. And you want to talk about consistency. He has started 6 games as a Duck, and Tim Melville has given up 3 earned runs or less in all 6 games. In fact, he's given up 2 or less in 5 of those 6. He's only given up 3 one time. Tap foul back behind home here by Yvonne Gonzalez. and he's down in the count 1-2. So Melville has put together back-to-back shutout performances. Man, his last outing was Tuesday here against the Revs. 5 innings of 4-hit shutout ball. Today it's 6 innings of 3-hit shutout ball for the native of Chester, Pennsylvania, Tim Melville. 2-2 the count on Gonzalez. Rogers from the first base side of the rubber stares into Alex Berg and misses low and away. Rob Rogers been terrific out of the pen for Long Island. He's pitched 10 times, all in relief. 1-0 record and a 1.98 ERA. In 13 2/3 innings, he's allowed 8 hits. Control a bit of an issue. He has walked 7 and struck out 6. And here gets a fly ball deep right center field. The center fielder, Delta Cleary Jr. there, and plenty of time in front of the track to make the grab for the second out.
Second baseman number 9, Tyler Bortnick, number 9.
So here's Tyler Bortnick, who's been hit by a pitch and struck out swinging, 0-for-2. So Rogers trying to retire the side in order and basically pick up where Melville left off. And again, Tim today just scattered 3 singles across his final 3 innings of work. He took a no-hitter into the 4th, gave up singles to Eggleston in the 4th, Gonzalez in the 5th, LaHare in the 6th, and that was it. What an outing by Melville. Ball 1 here, and now on a bunt attempt, it looks like Bortnick was hit for the second time today. So Tyler Bortnick hit again, and he will take his base.
Shortstop, number 8, Alfredo Rodriguez, number 8.
Again, 5-0 Ducks in the top of the 7th. Pats get a 2-out runner on the hit batsman, and here's Alfredo Rodriguez, who has grounded into a double play and hit a comebacker to Melville in the 5th. First pitch here, low and in for ball 1. Opponents hitting just 170 against Rob Rogers on the year. (1-0), low and in for ball 2. Group of youngsters getting ready to sing God Bless America. Of course, we'll let you listen to that at the 7th inning stretch. They are the 4th and 5th grade chorus from the John S. Hobart Elementary School in Shirley. So they have gathered en masse, a big group behind home plate between the 100s and the 200s. And the Ducks hoping to get them to sing very soon. Bortnick takes off. The throw down by Berg is not in time. So Tyler Bortnick with the stolen base. And that is 6th of the year in 7 tries. It's going to bring out Alex Berg to chat with Rob Rogers. As just the 3rd time today that Somerset has a man in scoring position. They haven't gotten anybody to 3rd base. Count 3-0 though on Alfredo Gonzalez. So again, Rob Rogers hitting the 8-man in Bortnick and now in danger of walking the 9-hitter. Right down the middle for strike 1. Again, Rodriguez coming in batting just 167. And he is now 0 for 12 in his last 5 games, 1 for 17 in his last 7 games. Not the guy you want to give a free pass to. And he mashes it here foul down the left field line. Patriots thought it was fair, and they thought they had their first run of the day. But home plate umpire Mike Williams saw it a little differently. And here comes Brett Jody, the skipper of the Pats, to argue. And it's the second time that Jody has disagreed with home plate umpire Mike Williams. The first time was back in the 2nd inning when Alex Berg hit a monstrous home run down the left field line, way up above the top of the foul pole, and Williams ruled it a fair ball when Jody thought it was foul. He's going to lose that argument, and he's lost this one as well. So it's just a foul ball instead of an RBI hit for Rodriguez, and the count now full. And that one bounced slowly left side. The third baseman, Alfonso Fields, fires. He got him! What a play by Fonzie to end the visitors' 7. No runs, no hits, a hit batsman, and one left. Time to stretch in Central Islip, middle of the 7th inning. The Ducks have a 5-0 lead over the Patriots. Here's PA announcer Bob the Bullet O'Tone.
Beautiful Sunday afternoon. The Long Island Ducks are joined by a group from Shirley, the John S. Hobart Elementary School 4th and 5th grade chorus, who will now lead us in the singing of God Bless America.
Great job by those youngsters from the John S. Hobart Elementary School, the 4th and 5th grade chorus, and the youngsters from Shirley. Middle of the 7th, Ducks lead the Patriots 5-0.
Hey fans, this is infielder Mark Krause, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to.
Hey fans, this is Yuri De La Rosa, left-hander pitcher, and you are listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 7th. The Long Island Ducks with a 5-0 lead over the Somerset Patriots, and Brett Jody has gone to his bullpen after David Kubiak went 6 full innings, same as Tim Melville for Long Island. He departs, and the first pitcher in out of the pen is the right-hander Alex Guillen. So Guillen is in to face 9-1-2 in the Long Island order: Dan Lyons, Phelan Lentini, and Delta Cleary Jr. Guillen's first pitch to Lyons. Check swing, and that's a called strike, says home plate umpire Mike Williams. 0-1 on Danny, who has singled and scored in the 3-run third, and also grounded out to short. He's 1 for 2. 0-1 is a slider away, 1 ball and 1 strike. David Kubiak's final line for the Patriots today, 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Lyons sees away for ball 2. He gave up 2 home runs that accounted for all 5 runs. So really, he could look at it as he made 2 bad pitches. Alex Berg, a 2-run homer down the left field line in the second. Angelo Sanko, a 3-run homer down the right field line in the third. That's it. A late swing and a miss by Shorty. And the count 2-2. Kubiak threw 100 pitches exactly. 64 for strikes, 36 for balls. So both starters go 6 innings. But Melville for Long Island hung up 6 zeros. The 2-2 is in the air to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So Dan Lyons is 2 for 3, and the leadoff man on for the flop.
Hit back to the top of the order for your Long Island Ducks with the right fielder, number 24, Leon Lantini, number 24.
A new pitcher, Alex Guillen, a 25-year-old right-hander from West Orange, New Jersey. So he's getting to pitch for his home state team in the Somerset Patriots from Bridgewater, New Jersey. 5'11", 205-pounder. Only went as high as A-ball in his affiliated career. That was in the Diamondbacks organization. And also spent 4 years pitching at the University of Hartford. So Guillen allows the leadoff single to Lyons. Here's Lentini, who has been hit by a pitch and scored. Also grounded out and flied out. He's 0 for 2. Ball 1 new Phelan. And now a ground ball foul down the left field line for strike 1. Hey, look at the struggles of, again, Lentini and Lyons, 2 veteran Long Island Ducks. Lentini came in batting 195. Lyons batting just 210. And again, looking back recently at what both of them have done, Lentini coming in as an 8-game home hitting streak, but he has not had a multi-hit game in his last 17 games. So you might have a 15-game hitting streak, but if you're 1 for 4 for 15 straight games, guess what? Your average is still going to be 250, right? If you're a 250 hitter and you go 1 for 4 for 15 straight games, you say, hey, I got a 15-game hitting streak. Yeah, but it's all 1 for 4, 1 for 4, 1 for 4. So Lentini, again, has not had a multi-hit game in his last 17 straight games. It's been 0 or 1 hits for 17 straight games for the Ducks right fielder. He didn't like the call on that slider strike. He's down 1-2. And now Guillen misses low and away, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Danny Lyons has had just 1 multi-hit game in his last 21 games before today. He's finally got another multi-hit game. So, again, Lyons 1 multi-hit effort in 21 games. Lentini none in 18, including today. That's the biggest reason why those guys are flirting with 200 instead of 300. Down and away, misses Guillen, and the count full on Lentini. Well, that really is the big thing that you can point to as to why 2 veteran Ducks have struggled offensively this year. And you know they're going to come around. It's just going to take time, but that's the main reason why. I haven't been able to put together more than 1 hit in any game. This one's bounced to short, could be 2. Rodriguez to Bortnick for 1, on to first, and Lentini wraps into a 6-4-3 double play.
Center fielder number 5, Delta 30 Jr., number 5.
So again, Ducks lead at 5-0 in the home 7. Now 2 outs, nobody aboard for Delta Cleary Jr. 0 for 2 today with a sacrifice bunt. He has struck out and grounded out. Missed that one, 0-1. Guillen's 0-1. Curve bounced to first. LaHare will take it to the bag himself, and that'll do it for Long Island. No runs a hit, nobody left. 7 complete in CI. The Ducks 5, the Pats 0.
Hey fans, this is infielder Elmer Reyes, and you're listening to Duck Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit psegLINY.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickolock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Hey fans, this is Yuri De La Rosa, left-hander pitcher, and you are listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Well, we go to inning number 8 on the island. The Ducks with a 5-0 lead over the Somerset Patriots. And Rob Rogers is done after 1 inning of work. He pitched the 7th. 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. He hit a batter. And he gives way to Yuri De La Rosa. So De La Rosa in. The left-hander is making his series debut. Last pitched Wednesday night here against the York Revolution. And the first lefty of the day for Long Island starts at the top of the order, and that means Justin Pacioli for Somerset. There is strike 1 from Yuri. 27-year-old out of Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. 2nd year with the Ducks, 9th year of pro ball for the former major leaguer with the Arizona Diamondbacks in 2013 and 2014 as De La Rosa misses down and in. Great season last year with the Ducks for Yuri. 39 games, 3 of those starts. 3.26 ERA and got signed away by the Astros. As here he gets a comebacker, a hot one, that he guns to first for the first out. Spent the rest of the season at AAA Fresno in the Pacific Coast League, did Yuri De La Rosa.
Aaron Eggleston, number 91.
So Pacioli falls to 0 for 4. And here's Aaron Eggleston, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. And the Patriots today have only 3 hits in the first 7 innings. Last night against Dennis O'Grady, they didn't have any hits through the first 7 innings. And then it was Adam Donahue breaking up the no-hitter with a single-less center to open the 8th. So all 3 of their hits today have been singles, as Aaron Eggleston been aboard the last 2 times up with that single and a walk. Takes a ball and now a strike. It's 1-1. So Yuri De La Rosa, again suffering some arm soreness during the year. Just back from injury, gets a pop-up here left side for third baseman Giovanni Alfonso, who stays with it. And there are 2 away.
First baseman, number 24, Brian LaHare, number 24.
Yuri only 3 games pitched. No record, a 7.71 ERA. In 2 1/3 innings, he's allowed 4 hits. He's walked 1. Hasn't had a strikeout yet this year. The opposition batting .364 against him, again in very limited action due to that arm soreness. In fact, pitched 2 games early in the year, the opening 2 games of the season in Southern Maryland. and then didn't pitch again until he returned Wednesday here against York. Gets a strike on Brian LaHare, and now another one. So Uri trying to pick up his first strikeout here and sit the Patriots down quickly and quietly in order. Again, we're in the 8th inning. Long Island trying to sweep the 3-game series from the Pats. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Yuri De La Rosa has his first strikeout of the year, and the Patriots go 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Long Island still leads it 5-0.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Nolan Reimold, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? The Ducks are proud to present the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Beer Garden will feature a variety of frosty draft and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark.
Hey fans, this is Yuri De La Rosa, left-hander pitcher, and you are listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 8th. Long Island Ducks with a 5-0 lead. And Alex Guillen is done after 1 inning of relief for the Patriots. He pitched the 7th inning. 1 inning of work, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. And he gives way to El Haj Muhammad, making his Somerset Patriot debut. Muhammad, the right-hander, in to face the heart of the order for Long Island, Sanko, Reyes, and Kraus. And Sanko today 1 for 3, but that one a big one. A 3-run homer down the right field line back in the 3rd, his 8th of the year. And again, his 3rd home run in the last 6 games. So the Patriot debut here of El Haj Muhammad starts with ball 1 to Sanko. And now ball 2 up and away. The 25-year-old right-hander from Mesa, Arizona. Reached as high as AAA in his affiliated career in the Reds and White Sox organization. And again, lots of New Jersey roots for El Haj Muhammad. He was born in Somerset, New Jersey, not Somerset County, that's where the Patriots are from, but the town of Somerset. And here, on a 3-0 pitch to Sanko, he finally drops in a strike. It's 3-1. So again, born in the town of Somerset, New Jersey, went to Franklin High School in Somerset, New Jersey. 3-1. Up and away, ball 4. So it's another walk brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island. Need a doctor, just walk in. So base on balls drawn by Sanko. At the 3rd walk today issued by Pats pitching. And it'll bring up Elmer Reyes. And Muhammad also attended City College of Morris, New Jersey. So lots of Garden State roots for El Haj Muhammad in his Patriot debut here today. Well, after seeing that walk, Reyes takes all the way. It's strike one to Elmer. He's 1 for 3 today with a single up the middle, sandwiched in between a pop out and a line out. And now another strike, and it's quickly 0-2. Bottom of the 8th, Ducks have a 5-run lead. All 5 runs today coming on just 2 swings of the bat for Long Island, as that misses high and away. Alex Berg, a 2-run homer down the left field line in the second. Angelo Sanko, a 3-run homer down the right field line in the third. No scoring since. Down in the dirt misses Muhammad. Nice block by Gonzalez, and it's 2-2. Check the out-of-town scoreboard for you in the Atlantic League and the majors in this half inning. Start in Bridgeport, where the Bluefish and Blue Crabs are playing a rubber game of a 3-game series. And this one's going right down to the wire. It's 6-6 in the bottom of the 9th at the ballpark at Harbor Yard. In the air, shallow left. Aaron Eggleston coming in and lining it up. Two-handed squeeze for the first out. So 6-6, Southern Maryland and Bridgeport in Connecticut. Bottom of the 9th, Bluefish trying to walk off.
First baseman number 34, Mark Krause, number 34.
So I'll bring up Mark Krause. Been aboard today twice on walks. Has scored a run, and last time up flew to left. So 0 for 1 with a run in is Long Island's first baseman. Sanko at first with 1 away. He's attempted 1 steal this year, and he was caught. Krause sees strike 1. In Lancaster, PA, the Barnstormers hosting the New Britain Bees. Lancaster won the first 2 games of the series, going for the sweep today. In fact, the Barnstormers have won 5 in a row. The Bees have lost 5 in a row. Well, it looks like New Britain's going to end the losing streak, and Lancaster's going to see their winning streak end. 7-1 Bees in the bottom of the 6th. 1-1 here to Krause. And he rips it into right field for a base hit. Sanko will stop at second. Krause has his first knock of the day. And the Ducks in business here. First and second, 1 away for Alex Berg.
Long Island catcher, number 23, Alex Berg, number 23.
I mentioned Berg's 2-run homer down the left field line back in the 5th inning. His 5th of the year. Since then, he has struck out and singled through the left side. So a nice day for Alex. 2 for 3, where the run scored and 2 driven in. Muhammad gets strike 1 on him. And the other game down in Sugar Land, Texas, Skeeters and Revs are scoreless top of the 4th. York has won 2 of the first 3 as they wrap up a 4-game series. 0-1 is in the air to right center field. The center fielder Pacioli going over. He won't get there. It drops in. Sanko turns third. He will score. It's an RBI single for Alex Berg. And now the throw gets away. And Krause will score as well. Make it 7-0 in favor of Long Island. So Berg gets credit for the RBI single, his 3rd hit of the day and 3rd run batted in. But when the throw from Pacioli in center got away, that allowed Mark Krause to score from 3rd base as he had gone corner to corner, and it allowed Berg to take 2nd. Here's Cody Puckett, and he sees a strike. 7-0 Long Island as they pick up 2 more on that misplay. 0-1. Here's a check swing strike, 0-2. So first error of the day for the Patriots, who've committed the fewest errors in the league, 17. But of course they made a big one in the bottom of the 9th last night. Their second baseman, Tyler Bortnick, that allowed the Ducks to waddle off. And now another 2-run error here. A 1-run error, I should say, 1 in and 1 extra. Ball 1 here, as looks like Gonzalez was hitting the leg with that. and the count 1-2. So for Alex Berg, it is RBI number 3 on the day and 15 on the season. Still just one away for Long Island. The error charge to Justin Pacioli, the center fielder, on that wild throw past his third baseman Rosario and allowing another run to come home. Puckett looks at strike 3. So first strikeout for Muhammad as a Patriot, 2 away.
Third baseman, number 6, Giovanni Alfonso, number 6.
So Berg's still down at second, now 2 outs, and here's Giovanni Alfonso. He will get another chance here to extend an 8-game hitting streak, the longest of any Duck this season. He is 0 for 3, where the strikeout, a flyout, and he grounded into a force play. So Fonzie gets one more crack thanks to the guys in front of him, as he is the 6th man to hit here in the 8th. Takes low. It's ball 2. Not only hits in 8 straight games, but hits in 11 of his last 12 contests. And again, the game-winning RBI in the bottom of the 9th on Friday and in the bottom of the 9th last night. Fonzie playing hero in back-to-back games. Ahead 2-0 here on El Haj Muhammad. Takes low and away for ball 3. Might not get the chance to hit here if Muhammad doesn't throw a strike to him. Ducks out hitting the Patriots now 8-3. Somerset with 3 singles only in 3 different innings. And Fonzie's going to take the base on balls, most likely going to end that hitting streak, but he is aboard. And that's another Ducks walk brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island. Need a doctor? Just walk in. So second walk of the inning for Muhammad. And out comes Corey Dommel, the pitching coach, to chat with him. So we'll check in on Major League Baseball for you. Mets were going for a sweep of the Angels in Queens. The Yankees were trying to avoid being swept down in St. Petersburg, Florida, against the Rays. And the Mets trailed 12-5 to the Angels in the top of the 8th at Citi Field. Yankees still lead it 3-2 down in Florida, end of the 7th. Here's Dan Lyons, had a nice day, 2 for 3 with a run scored on a pair of singles, and he takes strike 1. So that's the second time out of the day by the Patriots as their pitching coach makes the visit to the hill. 0-1. Just outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1 coming. Fouled away. Stanley Cup playoffs, it's Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals in Pittsburgh today. Series tied at 2 between the Penguins and the Senators, but the Penguins with a 4-0 lead late in the first period. So Pittsburgh blowing it open, trying to get themselves 1 win from the Stanley Cup final, like the Predators did last night in Anaheim. So the Nashville Predators are 1 win away from their first ever Stanley Cup final. And the Pittsburgh Penguins, the defending Stanley Cup champions, off to a great start, trying to get 1 win away as well. 2-2 to Lions. Late decision, swings, rips it up the middle, it's a base hit. Turning third and coming home to score is Alex Berg. Dan Lyons has his 3rd hit of the game. It is 8-0 Long Island.
Is back to the top of the order for Long Island with right fielder number 24, Leon Lentini, number 24.
So the 8th man to hit today in the 8th is Phelan Lentini. Fists one back to Muhammad, He will lob it to the bag, and the side retired. But not before the Ducks pick up 3 runs on 3 hits. There were 2 walks and error, and 2 men left. We go to the 9th on Long Island. It is the Long Island Ducks 8 and the Somerset Patriots nothing.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Angelo Sanko, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Hey fans, this is Yuri De La Rosa, left-hander pitcher, and you are listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Well, we go to inning number 9. Long Island Ducks with an 8-0 lead, and Yuri De La Rosa is done after 1 inning of work. He pitched the 8th, no hits, no runs, no walks, his first strikeout of the year. And that lefty gives way to righty Amalio Diaz in for the 9th. So Diaz to start with the cleanup man, Jerry Sands 0 for 3 today in a righty-righty matchup. Amalio from the middle of the rubber, set at the belt, and his first pitch is outside for ball 1. Diaz makes his second appearance of this series. He pitched Friday night in the 4-3 waddle-off win for Long Island. Both games have been 4-3 waddle-off wins, both previous contests. Ball 1 here to Sands. And now ball 2 way up and in. Diaz in that game did not fare well. 2/3 of an inning pitched. He allowed 3 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 2 walks, and no strikeouts. So Amalio trying to get back on track here today. He's got an 8-run lead to play with. 2-0 the count. And now 3-0. Diaz, a 30-year-old right-hander from Chandler, Arizona. 3rd year with the Ducks. 3rd year in the Atlantic League and the 12th year of pro ball for Diaz, who spent 7 years in the Angels organization, getting as high as AAA, but never to the majors. Is 3-0, taken all the way for a strike. It's 3-1. And by the way, those 2 runs he gave up here Friday night were the first 2 runs he had allowed all year. He hadn't allowed any runs in his first 11 appearances of the season. And here Jerry Sands going to step out. So Amalio Diaz, the 4th, and the Ducks hope the final pitcher they will need to try to close out this game, leading by 8 here in inning number 9. 3-1 the count. And a check swing he held up. It bends down and away. And a base on balls worked out by Sands to open the visitors' 9th.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Batting for Olmo Rosario, number 33, Chris Grayson. Number 33.
So Chris Grayson is getting a pinch hit appearance here for third baseman Olmo Rosario. Grayson, a 172 hitter on the year, no homers, 3 runs batted in, has not appeared at all in this series. Does have a modest 3-game hitting streak coming in. So Brett Jody is trying to give an AB to Grayson and gets a lefty in there against the righty Diaz. He's trying to get something going here for Somerset. The Patriots in danger of dropping their 4th straight. They are 5th in the last 6 games and they're 6th in the last 8. Grayson takes ball 1. And now strike 1. Grayson, the only left-hand hitter available on the bench for Somerset. He's at 1-1. And now 2-1 as it misses away. Jerry Sands not being held on at first base in an 8-run game as he and Mark Krause chat about it over there. Olmo Rosario finished at 0 for 2 today with a pair of strikeouts and a walk. Swung through here by Grayson, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Diaz set at the belt. The 2-2. Low and in, and the count now full. Patriots today with 3 singles only. 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th. That's it. There are only 3 hits. Here's the payoff. And that low and in. So back-to-back walks by Amalio Diaz. And his numbers on the year, 12 games, all in relief, a 1-0 record, a 1.50 earned run average. In 12 innings worked, he's allowed 11 hits. He had walked only 3 all year. He's walked 2 in this inning, and he struck out 15. So coming in, he was 5-1 strikeout to walk ratio. And the opposition batting .244 against him. So immediately, Kevin Baez out to talk to him, the first charge timeout of the game for Long Island. And I think he wants Amalio to pitch like it's a 1-run game, not like it's an 8-run game. So your job is to get in there, throw strikes, let your defense do the rest. And he just hasn't done that so far. So Kevin back to the dugout on the first base side. Patriots just trying to get something to build on as they'll head down to Sugar Land, Texas to face the Skeeters in their next series. And the Ducks here have not allowed a Patriot to get beyond second base all day. So Jerry Sands is there now. And with nobody out and 2 on at first and second, here's Carlos Guzman 0 for 3. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And the Ducks have tomorrow off. Start a 4-game series in Bridgeport on Tuesday. Tuesday and Thursday are night games. Wednesday is a daytime doubleheader. One. Bounced up the middle. The shortstop Lyons grabs it, steps on second, and fires to first in time for a 6-6-3 double play. So the Ducks an out away from the win. Patriots do get a man to third base in Jerry Sands. That's the first time today they've done that.
Batting for Somerset, the catcher number 4, Jovan Gonzalez.
So the Ducks would love to prevent Somerset from scoring. You know, the Patriots would love to get on the board here. And it might come down to this matchup right here, Amalio Diaz against Jovan Gonzalez. Gonzalez 1 for 3 with a single to center in the 5th. Strike 1 from Diaz. And Ducks lead at 8-0 in the ninth. They are 1 out away from the win. Oh-1. Off the glove of the catcher, Berg, and now racing home is Jerry Sands. So the Patriots break the shutout here in the ninth inning on what I think will go down as a pass ball by Alex Berg, as it looked like a cross-up. So the Ducks, who had not had a shutout win all season, are not going to get one today. So just something for Somerset to try to build on, and it is a pass ball against Alex Berg. The Ducks within 1 out of their first shutout win. The second time this year that's happened to Long Island against Somerset. Popped up here, right side. The first baseman, Mark Krause, will make the catch, and the Long Island Ducks have an 8-1 victory over the Somerset Patriots. They sweep the 3-game series and pull within 2.5 games of the first place Pats. They are out to congratulate one another. What an effort today by Long Island, as starting pitcher Tim Melville tosses 6 innings of 3-hit shutout ball. The Ducks used the long ball as they got a 2-run homer from Alex Berg, a 3-run blast from Angelo Sanco, and then added 3 more runs in the 8th on their way to an 8-1 win. So Long Island makes it a 3-game winning streak. They've won 5 of 6 and 6 of their last 8. It's their first sweep at home all year, and it's the first time they've won back-to-back series this season as well. Again, your final, the Long Island Ducks 8, the Somerset Patriots 1. The post-game show is next.
Hey fans, this is pitcher David Artsma, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolat patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolat walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolat pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolat's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolat. Visit Nicolat.com.
Hey Ducks fans, stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team by visiting Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Quack of the Bat will bring Ducks fans beyond the headlines with in-depth feature articles, breaking news stories, game previews, post-game wrap-ups, and so much more. Interact with the team during the entire season through quotes directly from the players and coaches, as well as exclusive video clips and photos. Check out the blog today at quackofthebat.wordpress.com. Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks.
Chris King back at Bethpage Ballpark, where the kids and kids at heart are getting ready to run the bases here today, much like the Long Island Ducks did all over the Somerset Patriots in an 8-1 victory in the finale of this 3-game series. Well, going to be very tough to select one Long Island Duck as our player of the game, and that's why we're going to pick 2. We're going to take pitcher Tim Melville, 6 innings of 3-hit shutout ball, 2 walks and a season-high 8 strikeouts. And we're going to throw in Alex Berg as well. The catcher and 6-hitter today, all he did was go 3 for 4, a pair of singles, a homer, scored twice, and knocked in 3. So congratulations to Melville and Melville and Berg. They are our players of the game for the Long Island Ducks, who built an early 5-0 lead, tacked on 3 more in the 8th, and again, the only thing they didn't accomplish was picking up their first shutout win of the year, as the Patriots got a run in the 9th without the benefit of a base hit, but that's all Somerset could claim they did today, as Long Island's pitching staff of Melville, Rogers, Rosa, and Diaz limited them to 1 run on just 3 singles, each in a different inning. So a dominating win tonight for the Ducks, who had, again, back-to-back waddle-off victories against these Patriots Friday night and last night. And the Ducks on a roll right now, as Long Island has won 6 of their last 8. Patriots have lost 6 of their last 8. And most importantly, the Ducks, who were 5.5 games behind the Patriots when this series began, are now just 2.5 back of first place Somerset. Again, your final, the Long Island Ducks 8, the Somerset Patriots 1. We'll take a break, and when we come back, full recap of how it went down today. We'll check in on the out-of-town scoreboard, preview the week ahead for the Flock, and we'll wrap this one up.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Patrick Kreider, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the Flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt and autographed baseball, a pizza and Kona Ice party in the Hebrew National Picnic area, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Chris King back one final time to Bethpage Ballpark in Central Islip, New York. You see the kids and the kids at heart running the bases, and the Ducks did exactly that to the Somerset Patriots to the tune of an 8-1 victory today for Long Island. The Ducks got going early against Riverhead native David Kubiak, as in the bottom of the second inning, Alex Berg hit a 2-run homer down the left field line, his 5th of the year. He's now homered in back-to-back games, and Long Island had a 2-0 advantage. In the bottom of the third, Angelo Sanko went the other way down the right field line, a 3-run blast, his 8th of the year, his 3rd homer in the last 6 games, and Long Island had a 5-0 lead. They still led it 5-zip after 6 innings when both starters came out of the game. Tim Melville went 6 innings of 3-hit shutout ball with 2 walks and a season-high 8 strikeouts for Long Island. David Kubiak for the Patriots, 6 innings of 5-hit, 5-run ball, 2 walks and 5 Ks, and both teams were in their bullpens by the 7th inning. Ducks would add 3 more runs in the bottom of the 8th inning on an RBI single by Alex Berg that brought home 1, and overthrow by the center field, Justin Pacioli, that brought home another, and an RBI single by Dan Lyons. And the Ducks took an 8-0 lead to the 9th before Somerset scored a run without a hit, as it was Jerry Sands drawing a walk. He went to second on a walk, to third on a double play ground out, and home on a pass ball. They break the shutout in the 9th, but the Patriots still come up 7 runs short. Your final numbers for Long Island: 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They leave 5. For the Patriots, 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error. They strand 6. The winner is Tim Melville. He goes to 2-2. The loser, David Kubiak, he drops to 2-3. And the game played in 2 hours and 31 minutes before a crowd of 4,663. The Ducks are back at 500 for the first time since May the 6th, when they were 8-8. They are now 15-15. Long Island has won 3 straight, 5 of 6, and 6 of their last 8. Patriots fall to 18-13. They've lost 4 in a row, 5 of 6, and 6 of their last 8. Ducks lead the season series now 4-2 over the Patriots. Long Island has won the last 4 straight games between the two teams, and what a homestand this was for the Ducks. They took 2 of 3 from York and all 3 from Somerset. They finished the 6-game homestand at 5-1. You have to remember, when the homestand began, Long Island was 2-7 here at home. Unheard of for a team that has dominated on their home field over their first 17 years in the Atlantic League. So really a homestand to turn it around, especially with a sweep of the first-place Somerset Patriots. And the Ducks will head to Bridgeport with all kinds of momentum for what should be a great series. The Bluefish just completed a walk-off win over the Blue Crabs 7-6 as they win it in the bottom of the 9th to take the rubber game. And that win by the Bluefish combined with a loss by the Patriots now has those two teams tied atop the Liberty Division. So the Patriots and Bluefish are now both 18-13 and tied for first. The Ducks just 2.5 games back of both first-place teams. So Long Island now going into Bridgeport for a 4-game series against the Fish, with a chance to take over first place if they can continue their hot run. 2 other games still in progress. Barnstormers and Bees in Lancaster. New Britain a 7-1 lead in the top of the 8th, so it looks like the Bees' 5-game losing streak will end, and the Barnstormers' 5-game winning streak will as well. Skeeters and Revs down in Sugar Land, Texas, tied at 2 in the top of the 5th. York has won 2 of the first 3 in that 4-game series. Major League Baseball, Mets and Yankees both in action this afternoon. Mets in Queens at Citi Field trying for a 3-game sweep of the Angels. Again, the Mets had a 7-game losing streak, and they stumbled home off an 0-6 road trip. Won the first 2 against the Angels, but trail it 12-5 now as it goes to the bottom of the 9th. So barring a miraculous rally, Mets will see that 2-game winning streak come to an end. The Yankees trying to snap a 2-game losing streak down in St. Pete against the Rays, and they have a 3-2 lead over Tampa into the top of the 9th. And again, we told you about that crazy hockey score. Second period now in Pittsburgh. Penguins a 4-0 lead over the Senators in Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals, with that series tied at 2 apiece. So what a series for Long Island. Really could be a turning point in the season as they pull within 2.5 of the first-place Pats and the first-place Bluefish. And remember, the Ducks are heading up to Bridgeport, where they're going to get a lot of injured players back as well. Keith Couch has only pitched 2 games this year. He will start the Thursday night game in Bridgeport. Jack Snodgrass has not pitched at all this year. He will start Game 2 of the doubleheader on Wednesday. Also, Nolan Reimold, who's been out with side soreness, will play Wednesday in one of those doubleheader games in Bridgeport. So all kinds of injured players returning for Long Island. That certainly is good news. And if you missed the big news earlier today that was announced during the game, Eric Gagne has announced his retirement. The 10-year Major League veteran, 41-year-old, pitched 5 times for the Long Island Ducks, but really struggled, especially last night where he could not get a single out and gave up 3 runs in the 9th inning, in which the Ducks were leading it 2-0. So in his 5 games as a Duck, Gagne was 0-2. He had 2 blown holds and last night a blown save. His ERA was 12.27 with an 0-2 record, and we wish Eric Gagne nothing but the best, as again he joined the Ducks on May the 5th, and today on May the 21st realized that he just couldn't get back to where he was. Cy Young form is what he was hoping for, or something close to it, to allow him to go back to the big leagues one more time. But Eric Gagne today decided that he will retire from professional baseball. Well, the Long Island Ducks will try to stay on the roll again tomorrow, off up to Connecticut to face the Bluefish Tuesday night, and that is a 7:15 game. Thursday night, a 7:15 game, and in between on Wednesday they will play a doubleheader with a pair of games beginning at 10:35 a.m. It is the first of the Ferry Cup Series, the 20 games between the Ducks and their crosstown rivals to determine who will get that trophy. Last year, the Ducks went 12-8 to win the Ferry Cup, and Long Island has won it 3 times in the last 4 seasons. So an incredible 5-1 homestand for the Ducks wraps up with a 3-game sweep of the first-place Somerset Patriots, and the Ducks will head up across the Long Island Sound, trying to stay hot on Tuesday night against the Fish. That'll do it from here. Once again, your final score from Bethpage Ballpark in Central Islip, New York. It was the Long Island Ducks 8 and the Somerset Patriots 1. We do invite you to join us for our next Long Island Ducks broadcast. That'll be Tuesday night when the Ducks visit the Bridgeport Bluefish to kick off a 4-game series. The pregame show starts at 7 p.m. We'll throw the first pitch at 7:15, and you'll hear it right here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network, liducks.com, youtube.com/ducksbaseball, and facebook.com/liducks. My partner Michael Pollack will have all the action for you. I'm Chris King saying thanks so much for watching and listening all day long. We'll do it all over again Tuesday night from Connecticut. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoon and evening too, and goodbye from the Duck Pond.